Oh man. Hi everybody. How are you doing? It's me, Al McIntyre. I am here with the Wild Shapes, a wonderful group of veteran D&D players who have all been playing with Hope for the Warriors in different capacities over the last couple years. And we're very excited to, one, meet all of you and introduce you guys to our adventuring party here in our Dungeons and Dragons game, but also show off kind of the community and creativity that Hope for the Warriors has given us space for and really brought us together in the last 3 years since Dungeons and Dragons was added to their programming. So I want to just introduce everyone as we get started before we kind of jump into what we've been doing in Dungeons and Dragons and who the wild shapes are. I'll just gotta go from top to bottom for me, anyways. Chris, what's going on, man?
Not much. Hoping
Uh,
the weather behaves. Getting a little windy outside right now.
Chris, how long have you been playing D&D, and then how long with Hope for the Warriors?
D&D in general since high school, and it was 20 plus years ago. Started in third edition along with 3.5, and with Hope, I believe the Lucky Seven campaign is. I know we've passed year
It's
two, I
been
believe, and we've been going for a while.
Yeah, it's definitely been a while. Chris will be joining us as a druid. In fact, the entire party are druids with the ability to shape shift into different creatures and beasts and summon spirits. Uh, so not only is Chris a druid, but so is Johnny, who will be playing Obadan, our Circle of Spores. What's up, Johnny? I like the hat.
Oh, thank you. It's my wizard hat and my wizard robe. I try to fully immerse myself into characters.
Oh, that's so wonderful. I love it so much. Johnny, you've done a lot of events for Hope for the Warriors and like a lot of racing, but
Yeah.
D&D, is there any are there any major differences in fundraising with D&D and
My knees
fundraising for
hurt
marathons?
a lot less. Um,
Yeah,
that's the
right.
biggest difference. And I haven't lost any toenails yet. But,
Oh, yeah, no. Definitely not going to lose any toenails here. And if that is a fear in the game, you know what? We can leave it out. The game is up to our creativity, and we can set the limits or expand as much as we want. And if you're like, hey, I don't do spiders, I don't do nails coming off, you know what? We don't have to do that. And
bad
uh,
news if you don't like spiders.
we also have Malin joining us. Hey, Malin, how are you?
Hi. Good.
Yeah. This is a first as well for you for D&D and fundraising. But you've
Yeah.
been playing with Hope for over a year now?
I started last year, yeah.
Yeah. And we actually do have a new party kicking off. The Stank Squad is back next week in their latest iteration. Are you going to be playing with them?
Freshly scrubbed clean gang. Yes,
I think they're
I
still
will
lost in
be.
space somewhere, but you'll be there?
I'll be there.
Oh wow, that's so exciting. And last we have Quentin, a really great friend of mine, and so happy that he could make time for this. Is this your wizarding hat as well, Quentin? Bright and
This is
red.
my wizarding hat.
Wow, excellent.
Yeah,
Quentin, is there anything you are most looking
Nordstrom.
forward to tonight? No, you got it at Nordstrom's.
Listen, we're not promoting other. Listen, that's not what this creek is for. What was the question?
What are you looking forward to tonight?
Oh, I'm looking forward to having a good time with friends. I'm looking forward to supporting a really great cause and hopefully entertaining everything. I've been playing D&D for going on 4 years now. Um, I've known Elle for how long?
add another 4 to that, maybe. Sure.
Yes,
2.
I've known Elle for about 8 years, and through that friendship, I was able to meet Elle's brother Thomas. So I can't ask anything more.
You're set. You're
Yeah,
exactly where you want to be. Well,
exactly.
I'm sure if he's listening, watching, he definitely appreciates that shout out. Well, hey y'all, Wild Shapes. Before we jump into the jungle island of Lasaria with its mysteries and its dinosaurs and danger, I wanted to do a quick icebreaker to help us kind of get into character, to kind of loosen up, a little bit before we start role playing. Uh, this is a warm up that actually comes by way of one Catherine Musumeci. She uses this in all of her most professional settings. I'm just gonna shoot it out to the group. Whoever wants to answer first, go for it. If someone has a differing opinion, I'd love to hear from you. And if you have any questions, I'll answer. But this is something she always asks. She says, "Would you rather have snake skin or muffins for hands?"
No, snakeskin.
Snakeskin.
That it was
I
so
will
easy.
eat my hands. Yeah.
So
Exactly.
I will say, every morning your hands come back.
Oh. No.
Do you feel pain as you're
Yeah.
eating your hands?
No, you only feel deliciousness. You
What
can
kind of
actually like
muffins?
carve the muffins because they're quite large muffins. So if
But
you
you
wanted,
have
you
to
could like
wait a
make them
whole
into the hand shapes.
but you have to wait a whole day for them to grow back.
Yeah, I mean, if you eat your whole hand, you gotta
Like you
wait.
can
Okay.
just
You
do
gotta
like
go
a
to
short
sleep.
rest.
You gotta take
I'm
a long rest. We'll say.
uh can I roll a dexterity check on how useful those hands are?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But Quentin, if this is you, are you the actual dexterous person? Because I know Godzilla, but we do have a question in the chat. Do you have movable? Do you still have movable fingers? So
Yeah.
if this changes anything, yeah, you would be able to if you nod your muffin into digits, you'd be able to manipulate them.
I'm still going with snakeskin.
Still going with snakeskin?
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah. I mean, co I apply a lot of lotion anyway, so I don't think my daily routine would change.
I mean, now you could
I was
shed
thinking you would need to
with
like
the fresh skin.
spray yourself with a mister.
Yeah. Malin, what are you going for?
I've thought a lot about it,
Yeah.
and I think that I would probably go with snakeskin. Just because I feel like my children would eat my hands.
Mm.
Uh,
How much do heat lamps cost? Would we need one?
I wouldn't say you're cold-blooded. It's just the skin is snake skin.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm not gonna lie. I went with snakeskin hands down. I was like, that's the coolest thing. That's the coolest thing there is. I have ADHD. I hyperfixate on foods, and then I hate them afterwards. And I think very quickly, I would hate to eat muffins, and I would just be stuck with these lumps that I could not shape into anything else. And I would be so done with it.
Identity.
Yeah.
Like if somebody was describing me, they would be like, "Do you know?" Like, would they say my name anymore, or would they use, like, what would I be known as?
Oh,
Probably-
there's Muffin Man.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Do you
Yeah.
know
People would be
the
asking all the
Muffin
time.
Man?"
Yeah.
And this is the thing. I actually live on Drury Lane, so it's even deeper.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's just
Drury
avoid
with
that.
a Y or an
Yeah,
IE?
we got to get out of that mess altogether.
Why?
So snakeskin for everyone. All right, let's jump in. Now, I mean, we are on track. Everyone on the team is like, you know what? Snakeskin all the way. I love it because we're a pack of adventurers that have been through a lot. We are thick as thieves. and we're heading back into Port Ryuzan for our latest adventure. So let's get this started here. In the realm, the continent of Lysaria, where verdant jungles teem with prehistoric majesty and untold dangers. Tales unfurl like ancient scrolls, weaving a tapestry of intrigue and adventure. And that is where we find our heroes, the Wild Shapes, in the coastal city of Port Ryuzan, nestled on the shores where civilization meets the wild, a bustling nexus of trade and ambition, governed by the guiding hands of merchant princes. Amongst the labyrinthian streets of Port Ryuzan stands the renowned Red Onion Inn, its time-worn facade a beacon of respite for weary travelers and daring adventurers alike. Within its hallowed halls, amidst the laughing and clinking tankards, presides the indomitable dwarf, Shelley Tungmari, her fiery spirit matched only by the strength of her ale. Running the Red Onion is as much her business as it is her blood, as it was her grandfather, a dwarf who claimed to have dropped from the stars into the island of Lysaria, founded the inn, which quickly became a favorite amongst adventurers taking contracts out into the jungle for coin and glory. And Wild Shapes, this is where we find ourselves after returning again successfully. The third adventure in a row that we have made it out into the jungles and back. As you enter the Red Onion Inn, you see similar adventuring parties clinking their tankards, slapping each other on the back and laughing. A group of drow sit celebrating, finishing a contract in which they traveled under the mountains of Lysaria to bring back statues, former petrified warriors who had run into a Medusa. There are also adventurers here not celebrating. You see a man with an eye patch deep in his cups sitting at the bar alone. It's a sight you've grown used to, but hope it never comes for you. An unsuccessful adventuring party. As the man sits alone, you can only wonder the fate that befell his former teammates. But as you come in and you see many people here gather, celebrating, some trying to forget the pains of failure, others checking a local job board for new and intriguing adventures. It is a familiar face, a job master, a large orc with green skin with blue streaks in it, faded tattoos that kind of dot along his cheeks and jawline. This is, you would recognize, Poncho, the head honcho. And he greets you all, ha ha! If it isn't the Wild Shapes, back again. Well, you're just in time. Quick, grab a drink. We have a bit of a race going on back in the lounge. You're not going to want to miss this. He gives you all a wink and tosses a bag of 100 gold, congratulating you on finishing your last job, before he turns and heads to the back lounge of the bar. Toki, is
I'm just gonna head for the back.
you're headed straight for the back?
Yeah, I heard there's a race. I'm a
There's
rabbit.
a race going on. Yeah, Pancho the head honcho, he knows what he's talking about. What does everyone else do? As you see Toki, the long-eared Harangon, the rabbit folk out of your group, takes that gold from Pancho and heads straight to the back lounge.
Nala follows.
Yeah. So as we all head to the back, the air buzzes with excitement as you make your way towards the back of the Red Onion and duck into the lounge to witness the scene. Hidden from view of the barkeep, the lounge's central table has been pushed towards the wall and its chairs haphazardly tossed out of the way. And in the middle of the room hop 4 unusual frogs. Each is glowing in vibrant colors: red, blue, violet, orange. And each has also been outfitted with a tiny costume. One wears a makeshift cape. Another has suspenders on. A third, you notice, has a very stylish bow tie. And the fourth has a little top hat, kind of just perched jauntily on its head. Someone has just finished. You see there are lines of chalk that have been drawn on the floor, marking lanes. And many of the bar patrons back here are beginning to corral the frogs into a starting position. As you see this, Pancho sees the 4 of you come back. All right, well, which one of you here thinks they can coach a frog to cross the line first? There's a lot of money riding on this.
Define coach a frog.
Oh, it's simple, Rabbit Man. These frogs, if left to their own devices, they'll go any which way. They'll look for bugs. They will simply stand and burp. Heck, might even jump backwards. But some of my friends here have realized that with a little poking, maybe a fly and a stick, so to say, you can get your frog to move quicker and in the direction you want. And once we realized that, we realized we could be making money off this. Ha ha ha! So, who's got it in them? Who's the best frog racer amongst you?
I feel like this is where Nala would thrive in coming from the swamp.
100%. Yeah, Nala of Harcia Swamp. You see, like, okay, you've never seen anyone dress frogs up quite like they have. You know, there's a little pomp
Do
and
something new
circumstance
every
here.
day.
Yeah. So Nala, you will you volunteer to step up and race one of the frogs. Which frog really calls to you? Do you have a connection?
I feel like the bow tie frog is the right choice.
The bow tie frog. Yeah. Does anyone else take a frog before the other patrons start grabbing at them?
I take a frog. It is my destiny to.
Godzilla, the lizard folk. Which frog? The makeshift cape, the suspenders, the top hat?
Has to be top hat.
As the two of you take your frogs and kind of step away to where everyone else is corralling them, you can give your frogs little pep talks talking about the race. There's a lot of gold on the line here. You see your opponents, one of the drow warriors from the underground has selected the frog with suspenders. And there's a young human boy. At first glance, maybe too young to be in this bar, but he's not hurting anyone. And if he's got coin to bet, why not take it? He decides to coach the last one. Now, before we set to racing, I'll ask Omanan, as you see Nala take a frog and get ready for the race, and so does Godzilla. Do you want to get involved at all, either cheering for someone's frog or heckling someone's frog?
I'm gonna be heckling the suspenders frog.
The suspenders frog. All right, that belongs to our drought.
Why would a
friend.
frog need suspenders?
Yeah, it's silly.
It's
That makes no
very
sense.
silly. Frogs
That
need
frog-
What are
top
they
hat.
attached to? What are these suspenders attached to? Is my
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's probably a don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
The drow, she just kind of like looks like, mind your own business. There are suspenders, and they're gonna make this one the fastest. Toki, do you is there someone you want to cheer on, one of your friends, or do you want to heckle the little boy and his frog?
Yeah, you do.
I'm gonna be keeping an eye on him. And is the gold party that we were tossed, the 100 gold, was that party gold, or did we each get 100 gold?
No, man, that was party gold. So you know,
Okay, I'm
you
also
risk
gonna
your
bet
lives
20 of
for-
it on Nala's frog.
You're gonna
I'm
bet
not
another
telling anybody.
20?
I'm just doing it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I'm betting
gosh.
20 of it on-
Well, the pot was already at 30. So
I'm betting 20 of
Yeah.
there we go.
what we just bought. I don't even look. I just like.
Raising the pot. You guys all got back from this last adventure, nearly risking your lives for 100 gold split between all of you. And now it seems you could win 50 gold or net 30 just from racing a couple frogs. That's not a bad deal. That's not a bad deal at all. All right, so as you add to the pot, are you cheering or heckling anyone?
I'm not gonna heckle, but I'm gonna keep an eye on the kid. It seems suspicious that there's a kid here and he's one of the frog coaches. I think it's something sketchy.
All right, all right. So here's how we're gonna race. First, we gotta get.
Well, are we doing pep talks?
Do you have something to say to your frog?
I think Malin had something to say. I think
Me?
Nala, yeah, wanted to talk to
Nala?
that frog.
Listen, Nala is whispering. You will never know the pep talk Nala's giving. It's very much a secret language.
It's so secret.
Mm.
It's so secret. Does
All
anyone
right,
here
I have my-
speak Goblin, or is it just Nala?
It's just Nala.
Yeah, you just hear like "bree yak, zik, yak, jack," which like as a bugbear hearing that like kind of high pitched goblin screech. She's known it her whole life, but it catches you all off. So let's get this started.
I had a
To
pep
race
talk.
a frog, you can say whatever you'd like in your pep talk, but you want to make sure that as you're speaking with it and before it sets off in the race, we're going to make animal handling checks. All right. Now, if you succeed, this will win your race. And the first one up is going to be our lizard folk. Godzilla, what are you saying to your little frog as he gets ready for his heat?
Oh, my frog friend. Let me tell you, I have not seen a frog in a top hat since Michigan J Frog from the WB channel. He raised me as a latchkey kid, and I think it is time that I pay it forward and pay it back. I'm going to raise you to be a winner. You are going to be Missouri J Frog, and we are going to win like all Missourians do.
A
Latchkey.
21. As you see, you give this rousing speech to. Does he have is he just Missouri J Frog? Like,
I feel like I explained that.
Point in
yeah.
name.
So it's going to be.
I don't know if you were did the feed cut out?
No, not at all. But but if you want to, let's say it one more time for everyone, all together, all of us now. Missouri
J
Frog. Perfect.
You can
See?
call him the winner.
That's exactly what we said. Missouri J Frog. With a 21 animal handling check, he blows by the entry heat and is going to win his race. Any words of wisdom, tips and tricks you give Nala as she takes her frog and heads to the entrance corral?
Nala, this is much harder than it looks. I will tell you, you need to realize that these frogs build a connection with you. And if you want to speak goblin or goobly gop to a frog and expect it to win, it's not going to work. You need to talk to these frogs and their level. Preferably give them a nickname.
Googly God. Oh, thanks for the tips.
You're
Got it.
welcome anytime.
So what do you any words for your frog? We're sending him off, and as you let us know those words, go ahead, put your animal handling check in as the second wave starts.
Oh no.
What do you say to your frog?
Oh, I give it a little kiss and be on your way.
Can I say to whoever's standing next to me, no nickname?
And you look over. It's one of the orcs from Poncho's group. You say no nickname, and he watches and he begins to snort as all the other frogs take off, and Nala's frog, as you fail your animal handling check, just kind of like sits there, and then just not even a croak, more of just a burp, just a loud "Bah," and like its spit is almost black in color, makes this big black bubble, and it pops, and all the other frogs cross the
Bless you.
finish line, and yours doesn't even leave its corralled pen.
Saving its energy for next time.
So we'll move to our final round. Our drow competitor and the little boy. Now, the drow, we're heckling this drow. Obadan, as you see the Underdark Warrior set up their frog. They've watched the first two heats, and they're like, okay, Slippy, you got this. You got a name, you got an angle of attack, you are gonna win this. What do you
That
say?
frog's not even suited for dinner, let alone a race.
As you see like the gray skinned drow almost like start to like blush in a red as anger flies by his cheeks, and he says, what did you say? And I'll make my check with disadvantage here. As you say that, the bell goes off. Ding, ding, ding! All the frogs start jumping. The drow turns to you And while doing so and squaring up,
Oh.
Slippy, it realizes now it has frog all over its boot.
Should have
Drow
loved
just
your
kinda
frog
points.
more.
And he'll walk off. In the last of our heats, the young boy, he's knocked out as well. So all of our starting competitors, the only one left in the final round is Godzilla and Missouri J. Frog. All right. The four of you gather around. Any words of encouragement you can lend to Godzilla right now?
Don't kiss your frog.
Don't take your eye off the prize. Try not to step on Missouri J Frog.
Don't lose. I got to get our money back.
All right. Is anyone
I bet
going
another 20
to
gold.
put that on the line and actively cheer for Missouri J Frog?
I will. I will cheer for this
Yeah.
frog.
Yeah.
All right. Quentin. Godzilla with advantage. Missouri J Frog. How are you setting him up for success? Go ahead and make the roll. Let me know what does it look like? What we're doing.
Missouri, you're a winner. You've always been a winner. Like most Missourians, all you do is win. I had a timeshare in Missouri. It was one of the nicest places I've ever spent. It was at a place called Fort Leonardwood. Beautiful this time of year. I hear I'm assuming that had something to do with the smell that just came by. It was the smell of losers, the ones that are lined up against you. Missouri, I hope you are ready. Actually, strike that. With your verisimilitude, I know you are ready. I am going to send you off, and I will see you at the winner's line.
Wow.
You hear me say I bet another 20 gold on his frog.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
+6 animal handling. I don't know
This
why.
man knows how to handle the animals. Without a doubt, Missouri J Frog. I mean, he literally almost stands up and runs the race as everyone else is trying to corral their frogs into hopping along. Godzilla takes it. We win our frog racing competition, and Poncho comes over with the pool of gold to the four of you. Aha! I knew if you showed up in time. Godzilla, you never let me down. I happened to put an extra bet myself there at the end. I really appreciate you making my pockets very, very fat. And he'll hand over the total winnings for you all, an additional 50 gold pieces. As he hands them to you, Godzilla, you see Nala's frog, again, is just kind of standing there and lets out a large belch. And again, this black inky bubble, as if the frog was blowing bubblegum, just, and it grows to twice the size of its head. And as it's lingering there, not yet popped, you look down, Godzilla, and you see Missouri. And the same black inky bubble starts bellowing out. The little boy and his frog, the same thing is happening. Almost everyone's frog that raced is blowing these large black bubbles until suddenly the bubbles pop, and each one of the frogs grows about to 6 feet in size, pushing away chairs and furniture. The rest of the bar patrons begin screaming and running away as these giant frogs start licking their tongues, ripping all of the tchotchkes off of the wall, knocking over beers and fellow patrons. People begin screaming, and we're going to take ourselves to our very first map of the evening. And I'd like to ask everyone here to roll for initiative.
Yeah.
Woo! There we go. A nice 1 on the initiative count.
Oh man, now
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Get those crits out the way.
Oh man. Let's get this giant frog here.
I got this, guys.
And we're gonna get our music going. As you see, we these giant frogs start growing, and they are nearly as large as all of you. Oops, there we go.
Even the smashed one?
Oh yeah, here let's do yeah, that smashed one. Poor smashed one. He's gone. We're just gonna get rid of him. You got 3 to deal with. Missouri J Frog. How dare I? I really apologize, Godzilla.
Not forgiven.
6. Oops. Not forgiven? Is that what we got?
Mhm.
Well, Godzilla, you take the top of the turn order here. So go ahead. It's all you.
I didn't expect that. Is that what initiative means? All right, let me. These frogs are quite a distance away.
If you say so.
Which frog is Missouri frog?
The red one.
You leave him for me.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay. Great.
I say that now, but if you see things getting dicey, you do what
Okay.
needs to be done.
Do what must be done.
I'm gonna-
Who are you shooting the magic missile at?
I'm going to say, it's to Missouri.
As you shoot a magic missile, firing a beam that will automatically hit, it's gonna just slam into Missouri J Frog, dealing 3 damage. The frog, more just black ink belches out of it. Any movement or bonus actions, Quentin?
Can you say that again? This was part of the 30 seconds I had to parent today. Would you say?
No.
Yeah, no, terrible.
A successful magic missile against the frog. Any movement or bonus actions?
Not right now. Can I take a short rest?
Yeah, only you can. You'll fall asleep and then get eaten by a frog entirely.
Okay.
And then you'll have to get back on the stream tomorrow and tell people that you actually don't like Paddington 2 and that's not your favorite Red Hat.
What?
Okay. Okay, well,
yeah, it's pretty risky. It's pretty dicey.
yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Taking that hit, he's gonna hop straight to you. This guy's got a standing leap. It can just jump straight up 20 feet, so it's just gonna jump right to you, Godzilla, and it's going to bite you. 7 ain't doing you no damage. As you just kind of like, ugh! He gets really close. More frogs were gonna jump and go straight for you as you are the aggressor with the magic missile. As the second frog, I believe, Nala, this was your frog. The blue one, yeah, it jumps up, is going to make a successful bite, dealing 4 damage to Godzilla. And Godzilla, you are grappled. So right now you're restrained. You have no movement. Toki Brandywine, Nala on deck. Toki, as you see these like 2 frogs just start going for your pal.
I'm going to take 1 step this way, and
yeah, this will get a attack from
That's
the
fine.
red one. A 13 does not hit.
Use my action. It's time for Jim.
Woo!
Get the wildfire spirit out between me and Godzilla.
Toki, the fire druid, summoning your little buddy.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just go ahead and drop him right there.
Let's see. I don't know if we dropped him. There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Mistake.
Our little buddy.
That's Jim.
All right, with Jim on the scene.
Okay, that's my action. For my bonus action, I'm gonna shillelagh,
Right on.
and then I'm gonna look at Godzilla, and it should be. He gets his Jim gets his action this turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I asked Godzilla if he's ready, or if he's willing.
I am willing.
We're teleporting.
Where are y'all going?
Woo!
Just 15 feet away, but it gets him on. It should get him ungrappled. At least that's the theory.
That will. Let's see. So a creature of your choice. Yeah, that'll absolutely get him ungrappled. So go ahead, place yourself where you want to be, and I'll get Godzilla moved over there.
Okay.
And Godzilla, you will no longer be restrained.
That should be there, and then Godzilla will be the square above
Like, right
Jim,
there.
and they were both frogs are within 5 feet, so non-fire damage.
Oh my goodness. Did not read that.
Nice.
Perfect. Yeah, as you see, Missouri, J Frog is burned pretty bad. Both of them are, as they are now bloodied. They fall to half or below health.
And that will be the end of our turn.
Nala, with a giant frog and Obadan pulling up the rear.
So you see Nala just kind of like be sad. Like that's her frog over there burning. Kind of smells like frog legs now.
Ooh, little barbecue.
Delicious.
A little barbecue
Yeah.
action. So Nala is actually going to cast animal friendship on this little boy's frog to try to save it. So for this one, I believe just need a DC 12.
Now, Malin, everyone had a number of wild magic surges donated to them
Yes.
before the game. So I'm just going to go back here real quick and double check as you cast the spell. I believe you are now going to be our first wild magic surge of the evening. Yeah, wild magic surge. You have 2. Chris has 5. And I actually have 1, which is very devious. So as you cast this spell,
Who would do that?
before we resolve the spell, I need you to roll a 1d100. So everyone watching, if you
Okay.
chose Wild Magic Surge as a donation and assigned it to someone, this is essentially what's going to happen. We're going to roll that 1d100 and pull up on the Wild Magic table.
What does a 30 get me?
All right, here we go. A 30. You teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space of your choice, which you can see. So, Nala,
I'll
60
take it.
up to 60 feet. I mean, you can go across the
Yeah.
bar to these veterans over here. There's this woman and a half dragon. You can join your friends in the corner. You got options, girl.
Yeah. Okay.
You can go right here.
Yeah, like 2 feet away.
You can do that, dude. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I think Nala is gonna come back. Yeah, just kind of like pop over here.
Yeah, you just leave the lounge entirely.
Yeah.
And head to the front of the bar. Yeah,
Okay,
go ahead and place
sweet.
yourself 60
Okay.
feet where you teleport to. As everyone sees, Nala casts Animal Friendship. Now, I do need to make my save real quick with that frog. I don't know where I put my frog sheet. Yeah, it's, and I did not make it. So,
Sweet.
let's see. Choose a beast. You see, it can hear you. All right. It is charmed by you. It will not
Yeah.
harm you.
Sweet.
And
Just
this was
me or
against,
not the party?
well, not harm you. Which, this was your frog you were trying to reach out, or the remaining frog? My apologies.
It was a little boy's frog.
Yeah, little boy's frog. All right, so we're gonna give it a little whirlwind as it's charmed. All right, and looks like this is my last one. He'll just see you disappear, and just kind of huh. But Obadan's the only one left, so he doesn't know what happened to you. He's just gonna go for Obadan. Obadan, the last one, the little boy's frog jumps around confused before coming in for a bite. 12's not gonna hit. You can easily dodge that, and now it is
Yeah.
your turn, Obadan.
Well, I'm not a bacteriologist, but I do know that frogs hate fire. So
Yes, historically, adventuring parties in bars in Port Reusing also don't like fire either. I believe it was the Rock Bottom crew that nearly burnt this whole town down.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah.
This guy just bit me, so let's throw some fire on him.
Woof.
Introduce flame.
Whoa, with a critical. Go ahead and roll double damage. You had a lot of heckling to do against some frogs earlier. Do you have any choice words for this frog before you just incinerate it?
You hop like a toad.
Gosh, how dare you? How could you say that?
Oh man.
Go ahead and the damage you get. Go ahead and roll that. Go put it. Yeah, after your critical hit. Jeez Louise, as all that fire hits, and if it didn't smell like a barbecue already, you certainly got the attention of Poncho. But then Shelly, the dwarf behind the bar, y'all cooking frog back there? As this one is out of the turn order and
Boom,
crispy.
roasted.
I will say the chat going a little wild here. Side bet says a frog will knock one of you unconscious. They got 10 gold riding on it. Anything to
Super Bowl
close
game
out your
that
turn,
I'm doing
Obadan?
stuff. If I had a mic, I'd drop it.
We come back to the top of the turn order. Godzilla, as you in that fiery teleport, you see one of the frogs jump around confused before just being incinerated by Obadan. Missouri J Frog, and another frog or Nala's frog actually are still in the corner, very much eyeing you.
Eyeing me how?
Aggressively, not in a good
Okay.
way. You taught
no.
Missouri better than this.
No, I don't like that at all.
Put him in his place.
Yeah. Can get
All
your
right.
bands.
As you cast infestation, putting a cloud. What type of bugs? I feel like you just gave this guy an all-you-can-eat buffet as you cause a cloud of mites, fleas, and other parasites to surround both of these giant frogs. They'll need to make Constitution saves. Let's see. All right. Here's Missouri, and the others. Missouri will pass. And only take let's see,
2d6.
yeah, but you rolled 7 damage there, but our other friend here is gonna actually start moving away in a random direction. So here we go.
Need a
Rolling
d4.
a d4. Can you give me a direction here? As
He's going south.
They freak out and start jumping, and it'll actually move closer to you. But great job as you nearly you swarm too many, and you see Missouri opens its maw and it's like and like begins choking. There's too many flies. He's too
Do I
full
get
of
to say
himself. He's
anything?
gluttonous. You tell me. You tell me.
I'm gonna say, it looks like the toad to perdition.
And and Nala's frog follows that toad right to you. Both of these toads choking on the flies, and we'll move.
And can I look extremely happy because I feel like I got that big word right?
Hold on, I'm checking the camera. Guys, does Quentin look very happy right now? That's a big
He's proud of himself.
Yeah, he's pretty proud of himself. We're gonna give it to you.
Do that smile.
Yep. He's happy about this one. We got a big toad smile in the chat. Gotta kiss every frog. Just no one kiss the frogs, guys. You didn't do the reading I said. We're like, well, this is a fairy tale. What's going on? Every prince here, all the merchant princes were the frogs. They died. The story's over. I'm sorry. All right, these guys are gonna jump straight to you, and they're gonna take their bites once more. So we get 2 bites against our good pal. Oop. I lost my frog sheet. Here we go. Godzilla.
Oof.
As it crits
Ooh.
and does 10 damage. And that one has you grappled, or sorry, yeah, restrained. Now, as you are restrained, attacks against you have advantage. So the second one, as it takes its bite, will have advantage. And it, wow, it rolled a 19. It almost crit again. 6 damage. So 16 total damage from these 2 frogs. Toki, you're up. Nala on deck.
Yeah, this is getting a little out of hand.
Yeah, this is nuts.
Nobody invited giant frogs to the party. Yeah, or we're gonna scorching ray them.
Man, it is all about barbecue tonight. My gosh. Yeah, 21 hits. 21 hits, man.
Okay, I think.
Whew.
Double check. I think it's.
Yeah,
I got
you
yeah.
get
3 rays.
3 rays. You get 3 rays. You can fire them in any order you'd like. There's 2 left. And a crit. The 10 misses. A 21 and a crit. Tell me.
I hit the 2 that are there.
Yeah, those are the last 2 left. Go ahead and roll the damage.
There's 1. There's 2.
Yeah.
Woof.
All right.
It should be at least 1 surge.
What you gotta tell me? What is it like as Godzilla again is restrained, and you don't think you can teleport him out? So, what does it look like as you barbecue the last 2 frogs?
Togi just steps over to the side so he has a clear line on both of them. He's like, "All right, we're done playing," and he just slings the rays out and to nuke them. It's like, let's just end this. No playing with the food.
And just with those rays flying next to Godzilla's head, the last of the frogs becomes an hors d'oeuvre as we see Shelly here. What in the hell, Pancho? Was this your doing? And you see the orc taking the rest of his money. Thank you, gents. Thank you. And he's
painful.
like slyly kind of walking out as Shelly just shakes her head. Someone's gonna have to clean this up. Someone's gonna. And she's just kind of like starts pushing the furniture back together. And
I signaled to Jim, was like, let's get the hell out of here. So, who am I? So nobody yells at him.
One, can we loot them?
They were frogs.
Obadan, as you like check out these strange barbecued frogs. Yeah, what are you looking for? I don't know if the top
Giant
hat
bow
and the
tie.
cape and the suspenders made it. So
Definitely didn't make it on the guy that I burned, but
They all 3 got toasted.
I don't know, maybe some frog meat is good and nutritious. I think after some of that, I'll just hold on to it if I get hungry later.
okay, yeah. Why don't you make an investigation check as you're seeing what is even available to scrounge up.
Where's the kid?
Wait. Why am I doing that with advantage?
Well, we'll go with the first one as you didn't have advantage. As you're looking around, you hear the doors open, people start coming back into the bar. But you see that black, inky, like spit they were blowing bubbles. Even on these burnt frogs, isn't like charred or like burned and dried off. Around their mouths, it's like a black, sticky, almost like an ichor or a like a wax, like a beeswax. You've never seen this before, and as you check this frog out, and you join Godzilla next to the others, each one of these frogs seems to be secreting this strange liquid.
Godzilla, what's it taste like?
Nala, as you see Toki grab Jim as fire spirit and try to move out of the way, you are very much in the thick of it. As you teleported to this table where two of the Drow's friends were sitting, and they just kind of, all around you, the bar starts to go back to normal. However, that very high passive perception of yours, you notice there's the man who was kind of sorrowful and in his cups earlier with the eye patch. He wasn't paying much attention to anyone beforehand. Ever since you teleported, he hasn't stopped looking at you. Everyone else is going back to their revelry.
Is this someone that Nala would know, or is this just someone that she's seen for the first time tonight?
This is the first time you're seeing this person. A small halfling man, messy brown hair, an eye patch. He has some piercings in one of his ears, rather bulbous nose, and one blue eye that is just locked in on you.
Kind of Nala's type, to be honest. Maybe it's a love connection. Can I do? Let me. Can I just cast? Not cast. Can I just roll like an investigation to see if there's anything that would maybe make Nala's hair stand up on her neck?
Make it an insight check. You're trying to wonder why this guy's clocking you like this?
Right. A 14.
Yeah, it seems as everyone goes back to what they were doing, and Shelly begins cleaning up the frog mess, and your friends kind of push off to the side. With that 14 insight, he seems to recognize what has happened. He might be the only person here who knows what's going on, and he's waiting to see what your next move is. Almost like you get the feeling like there's a game going on. He knows it, and he's waiting and watching you.
So Nala looks at him and says, crazy weather we're having today, huh?
As
Do you come here often? Did Tinder bring you here?
Ask him what his deal is.
What?
The halfling
All in good time.
sitting at his stool with a tankard nearly the size of him, his legs dangling above the ground. He broadens his shoulders as you approach. You're lucky it was just frogs that got stuck with that ooze. Amateurs.
Ooze.
Yeah. You didn't see him burping it up? That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
made
I
him so
did.
big. Something a little bit more with teeth gets a hold of that ooze. You can be sure your friends are gonna end up like mine. Dead in the jungle, never
At
to
all this
return.
ooze.
He just kind
You
of.
seen any more of this ooze
There's
around here?
there's ooze coming out of these things.
Can I ask him a question, but can I make him feel more at home first,
You can take your eye out.
so he's more revealing?
What are you doing? You put on an eye patch?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so
Uh-oh.
kind of you.
What happened to your friends?
Took a job going deep in the jungles. There's a big treasure a merchant prince of exotics is looking for. Hired us, a couple other teams. Ain't no treasure worth that many lives, I'll tell you that.
Oh, you're an adventurer too.
He looks around the Red Onion, and quite everyone here is an adventurer. Maybe not Shelley, but maybe.
Is
And
PTH
I
an
thought I
adventurer?
was the one with only one good eye.
What a sick burn.
Vicious Mockery, 1d4 damage, go.
Is there any more of that ooze around here? Do you know where they got it from for the frogs?
No, there's a whole bunch of that ooze coming out of these things' mouths.
Maybe not touch it.
Or
Yeah, don't touch it.
or
Those
Collect
frogs
it?
must have touched the heart of Lasaria. That's the cave we were in. A lot of creatures there of not average size. Not a regular size.
Do you think that we should be wary of this place?
If you asked me a couple weeks ago, I would have told you to kick rocks. Because me and my boys are taking that treasure and getting our cut. After what went down, I don't know if I recommend anyone goes there at all. It's too dangerous.
What if we are cautious? I know danger when I see it. And I know that Nala knows danger when she sees it. And if there's any danger, I'll keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, I thought I could keep an eye out for danger too. Well, what's your name?
My name is Godzilla. I am not only an adventurer, I am a very prosperous real estate agent. Are you looking to buy?
Yeah. Wait till the insurance claim on my buddies comes in.
Okay. Where do
You have a card?
I do have a card. It's Godzilla LLC, a lizard liability company.
He eyes the
They
piece
make
of
sure that
parchment.
all lizards are liable if we make any mistakes.
Hold on. And he flips up his eye patch. You see there's a totally fine eye. Ah. I see. Well, Godzilla. And he flips his eye patch back down. This is your party. Huh?
It doesn't feel like a party with the way that you've been pooping in it.
I'm gonna look past that and say seems like maybe you all are more fit for this adventure than I was, than my friends were. There's others out there looking for the heart of Lasaria. But, while they may have a few weeks of a head start, I can tell you this. They don't have any. Pats his chest and opens his jacket, revealing a map. They don't have a map that'll lead you right there.
I also don't think that they have the gumption that this group has.
Well, I can't speak for your gumption, but if you can find me a nice condo, something in the upper wards with a view of the bay.
I actually just had a couple look at that. You should jump on it quickly.
Well, then, you best use this map to find the heart of Lasaria and come back alive. And then I'll very much like to purchase one of those condos.
We will come back.
It has to
alive
have
because-
amenities too.
Oh, washer dryer.
Oh, like a gym, communal space, maybe a rooftop where I could garden.
Listen, if you want to see the African tiger lilies on the rooftop, that is all you needed to say.
I'd like to see the African tiger lilies grow on the rooftop.
Well, I have the place for you, but I'll tell you, that couple seemed interested.
Well, use this map, come back quickly. By then, hopefully the insurance comes from my party members dying, and I can put down a very fat down payment.
Well, I'll tell you, we will come back quickly, and it's not just because we have gumption. We also have love. Love for each other and love for adventuring. You could say that we wear the heart of Lasaria on our sleeve.
Well, Godzilla, you got a deal, and he sticks his hand out. Damian Cross, nice to meet you.
Damien Cross. It is Godzilla, also known as the Gordon of Gecko.
Oh,
Also known as the Newt of Gingrich. Also known as the Hall of Monitors.
you remind me of someone.
No,
Can't
don't
quite.
you say it. Don't you say it.
I can't think of his name. There was a man dressed just like you.
I'm sure there was, and he probably tried to. He's a slumlord. The salamander is a slumlord.
Yeah, do you know him?
I know him. He not only do I know him, he has been besmirching my name for a century.
Yeah. I ran into him on the way back.
Do not buy from that man. Do not talk to that man. He is a disgrace to the lizard folk. He is the one that interrupted me in my fantasy.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm gonna get back to mourning my best friends that, got eaten by that ankylosaurus. But, take this map and, hurry back. I'm very interested in that condo.
I'll leave you with what my therapist said about grief. You only grieve the ones that you love. So reflect on the love that you had for your friends. And the only way to get past with grief comes with growth. And the only way to grow past this grief is looking atop the rooftops at the African tiger lilies. I will see you. Good day, sir.
Take it easy. As Damian Cross, the adventuring halfling all by himself, goes back into his cups, Godzilla, it seems you have a map leading to quite a treasure, but also something pretty dangerous. What do you say to the rest of the wild shapes as you saunter across the bar back to them?
The salamander is a charlatan. I cannot believe I reminded him of him.
We know.
We've been hearing about this for every day for months.
Nahus is they're there. They're there.
Let's go find some
Something
treasure. It'll take your mind off of things. Let's
Can
go.
we get a flagon of ale first? All this frog cooking made me hungry or thirsty.
Hell, I'm gonna take 1 damage for hearing about the salamander.
Oh, it just
You don't
Yeah.
have to.
I'm going to.
Yeah. He as a lizard folk, he's cold blooded, and hearing the salamander gets him so hot under the skin. He takes 1 fire damage as his blood literally boils. Oh my gosh! I do want to say just a few seconds ago, an anonymous donation came in. We are over 1.9K. Going towards our goal of $2,000 to raise for Hope for the Warriors. We have seen 1 wild magic surge so far. I want to remind y'all, if there's a roll that doesn't go in your favor, each and every one of you has some inspiration, and then each and every one of you has some magic items. So as we embark out into the jungles, I'll go ahead and share that map with our audience. As we get ready to leave Port Ryuzan, each one of these magic items you have has been donated by someone directly to you. Now, there are notes on my end if it's a cursed magic item. You will not know unless you use it. So it either works as intended in the handouts on your sheet, or it doesn't. But we'll find out. Wild shapes. As we get ready to leave Port Ryuzan and hop into the jungles once more, is there anything we'd like to take care of? It's going to be a long journey, as you see on the map that Godzilla has. We'll be leaving Port Ryuzan and heading into the bay towards this river to the southwest. Let's go ahead and measure this guy. So we're going a little down here, following the river Nasaro for nearly a week before we have to then cross around the Kina Aldiani and under the floating isles of Tol Ubtao is the cave, the heart of Lasaria.
Do I have proficiency with a herbalism kit?
Well, does it say so on your sheet, my friend?
Yes.
Hey. I'm not going to argue with that.
Wait a second. I wanted to use it to make a potion of healing.
Potion of healing. That would take quite some time. Possibly a full week of the journey. But why don't we say, what does everyone want to do? If it takes a week to make it downriver, do we have anything to...
Do we have a boat? Are we walking? Or can we get like a boat?
I have a boat.
So we're walking or taking the boat down?
Godzilla has a boat.
Let's take the boat.
Yeah.
bad could it be?
Donated from one of our wonderful viewers, the folding boat.
folding boat.
Yeah,
Those are pretty rad.
It's super rad.
They fit in your
Just-
trunk.
You just say the word, and you got a nice little ship there. You got a boat. You can be 10 feet long. It could be 24 feet long.
Yeah, I forgot where it was.
Probably want the 10-foot one, little river cruise.
Yeah. But where is it?
It's you keep it in your pack. Fold it up.
Around.
So we have a way to get there. We know it's going to take a little while. Is there anything we want to prepare ourselves for? Nala. What do you want? What are you interested in as we take a little river cruise?
So Nala is gonna maybe before we leave town, just make sure she has a little hand lens so she can, as we cruise down the river, grab samples, maybe grab mosses and other unique fauna and flora to study over the 5 days. Kind of uses like a little independent study of the local ecology.
Yeah, perfect. You would easily be able to head down into the marketplaces, and there's many apothecaries and herbologists that, you know, pay good money on the side for adventurers to collect samples for things that they make. And they have little kits, little collection kits ready. And you'd be able to easily pick up a collection kit for the river. Toki, something for the road?
I don't think so. I don't know if I need anything.
You're ready to go.
There's treasure to be had. Let's do this.
Yeah. Obadan.
I'm gonna. I am a little hungry, but I'm also gonna get some rations because we only got 10 rations, and if it's a week to get there, probably gonna be a week to get back.
Yeah.
We don't have any cooked frog legs?
I got some, but it's mine.
Mm.
I'm also afraid to eat it.
Understandable.
But definitely I want to pick up some rations, and then I want to pick up, not to steal the idea, but I like the idea of collecting spore samples and
Nice.
any sorts of mushrooms I can find in the jungle. Sure, it'd be a fascinating biome for.
All right. Well, to
For
get
mush,
started,
like, That's my thing.
Godzilla, you got to say the word. What is your command word to unfold your boat? What is your command word to unfold?
I'm hearing the
Yeah.
thing in the background.
Yeah, someone's gonna
Blatherskite.
As you say, blatherskite, everyone, you see the bolt unfold and pop into the water, ready to kind of follow the coastline into the River Nasaro. Quentin, this was a donation from Caroline Senazero. You will not be able to make a potion, as this boat, if not continually dumped with water, the leak in it will sink. So you will spend the entire week of travel with a bucket in hand, constantly dumping water back into the river.
Can
I
we
look
just-
at that and go, how long of a walk is it?
And over the week, we wind around and around and around until we come into the forests just under the Kina Aldani. Now I will need let's make survival checks, as we do have a map, but we want to make sure we get headed into the right direction. And we want to make sure we don't
We
run
long
into
rested, right?
anything. Yeah, it'll be a long rest for everyone as the week passed.
Nice.
I did get my wild shape back. Survival. Wait, that's stealth. Wrong one.
That's still.
Not much better.
Survival?
Yep, it's the very last one. Your skills go from athletics to survival. Yeah. Omedan really helping us out with the 23, and Nala with that 21. The both of you are, as you're collecting the spores and mushrooms, taking samples of water, you begin to notice a pattern emerging, almost like breadcrumbs in a path. The more of this black ichor you find, you find the black ichor more as you get closer to the heart of Lasaria. So not only are you using the map to guide you, but you know that you're on the right way. And after a few more days of travel, successfully navigating the jungles, under the giant rocks, the floating islands of Tolutau, you come across the cave, the heart of Lasaria. A wide mouth of jagged rocks leading down into a darkness. Does everyone make a perception check as we approach the mouth of the cave? With 14s, so Godzilla and Omanan, as the party enters the cave, you kind of look at your footsteps in this dried clay turning into a kind of a mud as you walk into the cave, and you notice your footprints are quite small in the dinosaur tracks you follow in.
Is there any black goop in those tracks?
Not in the tracks, no. And before we head into the cave, we're gonna take a break. So yeah, we have a lot of wild magic surges left. We have a lot to explore. Let's not forget about our inspiration rolls. But the first cursed item has gotten us. There are many, many more. We just got to use those items. So hey, y'all watching, we will be back in just about 9 minutes. So thank you so much, and we will see you soon. Oh, Quentin, stop! Uh, hey everyone, we are back. We had a lot of fun on break because we refreshed the page, the donation page, and looking at it, we have crossed the 2K mark, which is incredible. Thank you all so much. We have been working on this for a while to get this fundraiser honestly just up and running. But now that we are here and we've been fundraising for the last couple of weeks, to not only have y'all join us while we play a game of D&D, but to see that we actually hit our goal and are pushing past it is absolutely incredible. I want to thank. We got literally right before going on break, there were some more anonymous donations made. Another $50 apparently a few seconds ago, and Nick right before we went on break as well, as we were traveling down the river, generously donated $100. Thank you so much, everyone, for helping us get past our goal. So we're gonna bring us all back here as we are heading into the heart of Lusaria. As let's see here, we want our map, yeah, and now. Nala, you can feel free to go ahead and refresh your character. You totally got a long rest as we traveled down, so everyone is back up and strong again. Obadan, you and Godzilla were the ones to notice the large dinosaur tracks walking into the cave. No strange black ichor, though. The four of you enter the cave. You do find more tracks, those of humanoid size, foot shapes much similar to yours. But also among the stalactites and the stalactites, bones littered around.
I want to investigate the bones, see if we can figure out what kind of creature they came from, or at least the size.
I'm gonna investigate as well.
Godzilla, why don't you go ahead and help him with that? So we'll give Obadan advantage. So
Now I have advantage.
yeah, now you have it. They're humanoid-sized bones, rib cages, femurs. They're not exactly fresh. Even with advantage, Godzilla pointing out the shape and size. But with that 10 investigation, you're not, quite sure how long these have been here. Nala, Toki, feel free. Yeah, the map is open for exploration right now.
Can
Obadan.
I summon my my familiar?
Yeah, go ahead and pull your little snake onto the map. But I'm gonna pull you back to where
Oh no.
you first went, as you find a strange chasm. Godzilla, you see to the south of you, and Nala, as you walk up to Obadan, you can hear water falling, splashing into another liquid. There's no condensation above you, but the noises come from this strange chasm that you are peering down into.
Does everyone see this chasm?
I see it.
I'm gonna drop a rock down there. See how long it takes to fall.
This was obviously the work of an orc.
That's what?
I can tell an orc chasm when I see it.
Oh my gosh.
Your concentration completely broken by Godzilla's quip. You realize either you never heard the rock hit the bottom, or it's still falling. Either one.
Is it the chasm? Is it illuminated? Is it glowing, or is it just dark abyss?
Yeah, just like it's like sucking. Just like as you look down, it just gets darker the deeper it goes.
Would do. I'm gonna take I'm gonna light one of my torches and drop it down there, and then ignore Godzilla for a beat.
As the torch falls, it takes nearly 10 seconds before you no longer see a light.
Keep an eye out for if we find a torch later on.
Toki, in kind of a separate corner from the rest of the group.
I'm up here so I can watch where they are and the different paths.
Yeah.
Until they start to move on, then I'll catch up.
Godzilla, as you continue down, you find yourself on a small stone bridge that kind of links across the chasm, and a stone door in front of you. The door seems to have a simple lever around hip height.
No,
Sorry.
I interrupted. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I see a door down here.
Can I pull Nala's giant spider onto the map to help us investigate this?
Would you like to wild shape into the giant spider? Yeah. Feel free. Using one of your wild shapes, our Circle of the Moon Druid, you can absolutely transform into that giant spider. Just replace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's pop it on here.
Yeah. Let's just make sure it can see. Boop. Yep, there you go.
Did you try opening it yet?
You are a nice big spider.
Nice big spider.
Uh-oh.
So.
So Nala, or Johnny, sorry. Are you summoning your Fae?
I'm trying to get
that in the
my snake out, but hold on. Yeah, I'm trying to summon it.
Yeah. Obadan, you got where's your little snake man? All right. Yeah, so um Nala, are you trying to climb down? Explain as you transform into giant spider. What's going on here?
Yeah, exactly as you see it. Nala's alter ego as the spider is a bit reckless because the climbing abilities are much greater than her bugbear form. So yeah, just
Can't Nala climb on the roof of the cave?
yes. So the spider can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings, without needing to make an ability check.
So you wouldn't even need to go down through the chasm to see what's on the other side.
But do you want to see what's down or up?
Well, yeah, because do you want your torch back, or like were you interested to see what's down there? Because
I've got more torches. Let's.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so maybe I think there's like a wall here. So we'll just imagine Nala above everyone on the ceiling.
Okay. As you like, yeah, you transform and you go. The ceiling here dips anywhere between being 20 feet to down to about 10 feet, as the cave kind of rolls around. So at any time you're just 10 feet above people, like the hairs on top of your head definitely brushing against Obadan's hat, as he's a large, tall furbolg. But then when it kind of opens up to 20 feet, you're above everyone. And you see Toki and Godzilla standing in front of this door and a lever.
Can you see what's on the opposite end of this door? Or if it's booby trapped or anything?
Did you try opening it?
No.
Is there a gap under the door that, say, a snake could fit under?
You see no gap. You definitely see an outline in stone. And you've been through enough dungeons and adventures that if the lever does what you hope, it would cause the stone here in this outline of a door to rise or fall and open itself. However,
like
you can't
detect
see through the
magic.
walls, and you don't see any cracks in.
So I'd like
you,
to use ritual casting to detect magic before we pull a lever.
All right. Johnny, how many wild magic surges were donated to you?
Ooh, couple?
Actually, none.
None.
You can cast spells all you want. All right. But I do have
Yay.
one to myself. So,
I
you know what? I'm going to give it to you, Johnny. Will you roll me a D100? As you guys, we gotta blow through these, y'all. People donated them in good faith. They want to see some surges. Oh gosh, an 84.
I like it.
Does it
Each
hit?
creature within
necessarily.
30 feet of you takes 1d10 necrotic damage. You will regain those hit points. So I'll just say this. Let's we're gonna do just a nice d10. Everyone takes 7 damage, and Johnny, you get 7 hit points of temp HP. I'll give you. As you go to detect magic,
Wait,
a
is Nala
slip
within
in
10?
the weave. Nala, you are definitely within 30 feet.
Oh, I thought you said within 10. Bummer.
That's what D10. Um, yeah. There's no magic on the door, and something in the weave slips, and purple energy kind of like leeches out of you and connects to everyone as you feel yourself getting stronger. Everyone else kind of has a sour look on their face.
I swear that never happened before. Done this a million times.
But you don't detect any magic on the door.
There's no magic there.
I got an item that might be useful. We just everybody back up. We'll try it and see what happens. It's either locked or it'll open it.
How far do we need to back up?
30 feet.
I'm gonna come hide behind this wall over here.
What are you looking to do, Toki?
My chime.
You have a chime of opening.
Chime of opening.
One of the donated magic items. I'm going to put it here so everyone can see. Now, the chime of opening, it gets destroyed after you use it the 10th time. And this one only has one chime left. And as you pull it out, you see that's a very small face just under the key ring that holds the little, the smaller of the two metal sticks. And right before you chime it, no, wait, please, put that down, please. Put that down, please. As the chime is sentient and begs you. Hi, could we talk about this?
You got any other suggestions?
Yes, I have many suggestions. Walks in the
Useful
park,
suggestions.
small cucumber sandwiches. I have a family. Did you know this? Children. A lover.
What are their names?
Their names? Chris.
Yes.
Johnny. And Tony
Those
Rivera.
aren't names. Those aren't real names.
Please, if you do this,
Who named
I will
someone
die.
Chris?
I will surely die. Could we, you want to open a door, right?
Yep.
Okay. Which one of you, has lockpicks? Lockpicks work great in this situation. Please, don't chime me.
I don't believe any of us have lockpicks.
Oh,
But I do think wherever you go, a part of us will be with you.
what? No, please, you have to understand.
Ping.
And I think that that's enough for you. Something.
As you chime the final chime and the face. Tell my children I love them. The chime of opening, the sentient chime of opening, crumbles. Chris, that was a cursed magic item donated to you by Tony Rivera. The door
I'll remember that.
opens.
I'm going to say, because I'm still mad about the 7 damage I lost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, if you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Chime after chime.
Aw.
The chime of opening begs for its life, is unsuccessful. It does. Yeah, I see. The chat is very upset with you. They cannot believe you did the chime that way. Yeah, Nala, as you in spider form, you can't communicate really to
In
anyone.
response to the chat, my flaw is violence is my answer to almost any challenge. So, ping.
Everyone, Nala can't speak to you in spider form, but she moves into the open room. Chime after chime. Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be stuck in your head. for
As
a
you all
long
walk
time.
into the room, you see there are a set of stairs leading up, but then you are faced with just another wall. There's two lit braziers offering light, one in its own corner, one set off to the side, and 10 torches along the wall. Godzilla, I know you're upset over those hit points, but do you enter the room with everyone else?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, as the last of you enters the room, the stone door you walk in shuts closed.
Of course it does.
Now with the ambient light of the torches, Godzilla, you can see where you were up on the steps, another small outline of a door. But this one does not have hinges or a handle. And at first glance, it doesn't seem that there is a lever there either. As you stand here, Godzilla, eventually, after just a few short moments, one of the torches on the wall flickers and disappears.
But it's gone.
The light from the torch.
Oh.
Yeah, the fire extinguishes.
I think Nala is going to wild shape back into bugbear form. Just to help.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
Do you want
does the party want... What do you guys want? Would you like to communicate with me and have me
can't
help
hear
get
anything
us
you're
out of this
saying.
room?
I don't speak spider.
Does anybody have ability to talk to
Another torch extinguishes.
All right, let's just start hitting that door.
Nala is gonna transition back into bugbear shape.
As Nala,
One
you
of two things:
drop
we either got to
your
keep the torches
wild
lit,
shape.
or maybe we should just get them all out.
Nala has a wand of secrets to use to help find the secret door or trap within 30 feet.
Yeah, go ahead. The Wand of Secrets.
I don't need to cast or anything, do I?
No, it is just one of those consumable magic items. I'm looking up to see who gave you this because it's so wonderful. Ba 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 ba.
Yeah, and it'll all the walls because it's everything within 30 feet of me, so I can hit all the walls at the same time within 30 feet.
Malin, it looks like this is a magic item you purchased yourself when you donated $25. I was like, wait,
yes,
it was
I did.
given to fantastic. Yes, you find under this brazier here to the north, there is a small pressure plate on the ground.
Sweet. So we can just go press it. Who wants to do the honors?
I'll do it. I feel like I kind of owe you guys.
Yeah. Obadan, as you step on it, the torches come back. And
That's
now
it?
all
Just
10
lights?
are lit again.
Ah. Uh, did anyone want to see if we can open the
Nothing.
door? Just like opening it, trying to open it. Yeah, it opens back up.
Oh, whoa. No, it doesn't.
Oh.
I forgot to
Oh.
lock. I was like, what do you mean it opens? Close, and lock. You know what? I'm taking it away. You can't see it anymore. Oh!
Man.
As I'm gonna give you that. So a free success for investigation, finding out that door opens. There's as you look around the room, you find an inscription written, "Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet."
Godzilla, this is your wheelhouse. What do you think?
Patience is bitter, but its fruit is weak.
Sweet.
Sweet. So what that means is we should take our time and we should not rush into anything. Because the payoff for our patience will be very rewarding.
Maybe we let it
Toki,
get dark.
you notice in the time it took Godzilla to express that, the two torches that relit once again extinguished, and now a third has extinguished.
Wait, I want to.
Be damned if
Ah.
patience.
Do we need to let it get dark?
Let it get dark.
Yeah. I think it's time
do
for a
y'all
long
have
rest.
dark vision?
No, but we got ways to produce light.
Well,
Yeah.
I think
as you
Nala
all
has
wait
dark vision.
for each and every one of the torches to self-extinguish, they finally do. And not only the door, but the entire wall at the top of the stairs shakes and rises up, revealing
snap.
an ancient hoard. Obanan, as your little constrictor friend slithers through, there are rubies and gems scattered all across the floor. Statues toppled, piles of gold seemingly everywhere. Nala, you can see as you turn the corner, 3 large chests, one of which is a silvery granite color, while the others are golden. The larger chest, the one that is silver, it bears a sigil which looks like the outline of the island of Lusaria, its shores spread all around.
Nala will use Wand of Secrets again to see if there's a trap.
Well, the Wand of Secrets, being a one-time consumable item donated literally by
Oh, wait.
yourself, had only 1 charge.
Oh man.
Yeah, all the magic items donated have 1 use.
I got excited when I saw 3 charges. Who has detect magic? I don't want to. I don't want to touch these chests.
I
yours
do,
is
but
still on. Yeah.
You remember what happened last time?
Well, it lasts for
already up.
10 minutes,
That's
Obanan.
Well,
Yeah. So you would see coming from the center chest a yellow glow revealing an abjuration magic. It is protecting something in there.
Let's not open that one yet.
But as you all look through the room, the amount of treasure here,
Like at least 5 gold, right?
at least 5 gold times 100,000. I mean, there are literal piles that your snake is getting lost in. Like Scrooge McDuck style, your snake is able to just kind of jump into all
Yeah.
of this gold.
Anybody got a bag of holding?
He likes gold.
Portable hole? Anything?
I think I do.
I've got a pouch and that's it.
As you guys start stuffing, all of as many pockets as you can, this gold was not the treasure necessarily that you have heard about,
Payday.
but your bounty might very well be this mysterious chest. If you can bring it back to Port Ryuzan. Anything else you fit in your pockets, well, finders keepers.
Do you think if we had like a giant spider, we could put this chest on top of it?
I would say save the wild shape.
Nah.
I
I
have a
felt like I
potion
had
of growth.
You fell like, what was that, Godzilla?
I had something that can hold stuff, and I can't find it on my character sheet. I have a backpack
Yeah, you
and a
absolutely
belt
do.
pouch.
You can start loading up on as
Backpack,
much as you would like. You start grabbing. Go ahead and roll 2d100.
Seems like a lot of work.
Or not. If you just want to look at the gold, that's also like a
Is
total.
all of us or just
Everyone who starts lining their own pockets. But if you don't have another idea on how, pretty much instantly you grab 110 of those coins, Godzilla, and just start, filling your pack up. Toki, what are your thoughts as everyone's kind of lining their own pockets? You do know it is also a hefty reward if you can get this chest out. Any ideas on how we're doing this?
The chest or what's in the chest?
Either or.
I am going to plop down here and just look at it for a little bit, trying to figure it out. I am trying to figure it out, so.
do we want to open the other 2 chests that don't have any magic coming from them?
Okay. Yeah, because the other 2 chests aren't magical.
Yeah. So I want to open the top chest.
Yeah. Opening the top chest, you find what look to be wax parchment scrolls. Some longer than others, some up to 18 inches in length, others just about 12 inches rolled up, neatly stacked on the first shelf, almost like a wooden shelf that you can take out. Under that, you find robes, black and white and red silked robes.
I'm gonna put one of the robes on.
As you put it on, it's got a wonderful shimmer to it, a very nice feel. You instantly recognize this. It is the work of an elven artisan, Versace. Versace? Is this it's a Versace robe?
It's
Versace.
pronounced Versace.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh, yeah. Um,
Easy mistake.
I'll open the other one. The bottom one.
yeah. When you open up the bottom one, Obanan, you do not sense any magic coming from this. So you see Toki open a set of armor in multiple pieces. There are golden greaves, a chest piece, boots, no weaponry, and nothing that reveals it to be enchanted in any way, but a pristine set of golden armor.
Do
I
the
can't
boots
carry
come with
that.
do they come with fur?
There's, as you look in the light, there's a small fur trim.
So the boots with the fur?
Yeah, there's a second set of boots as well. Those have straps.
Mm.
Oh, they're
What
not.
are they made of?
They're
Not
not strapless.
No, they seem to be
Oh, oh.
Nala, you should take the boots with the fur.
Owen wants the Reeboks with the straps.
Yeah.
I do.
But Nala, if you want the whole club to look at you, my suggestion is to take the boots with the fur. With the fur.
But stay off
Yeah.
the ceiling. Yeah, you don't want to be high. You
So,
wanna...
so maybe I should hit the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely.
Next thing you know.
Get low.
Yeah, that would be my suggestion.
Okay. I'll take it. Thank you.
Separating up the treasure.
What was the second set of boots looking like? Like, were they metal or were they?
Well, they're by a company.
Yeah.
They had straps.
Red box, I think.
Yeah.
The red box with
Dwarven, if I'm not mistaken.
the dwarven red box strapped boots. Yeah, the dwarves they get low, they stay low.
If anyone knows getting low, it's a dwarf.
Yeah, 100%.
While we're figuring that out, I want to see how heavy that middle chest is. Let's get like a good feel for how carryable it is.
As you go to grab hold of the sides,
Oh gosh.
nothing bad happens. What's going on? What was that about? As you go to grab hold of
I'm
the
just
sides,
jumpy.
it's considerably heavier than you thought. The silver tarnish on it reveals itself to be made more of stone, and then part of the enchantment gives it a metallic gleam. It must weigh at least 300 pounds.
Do y'all want to just carry this thing out of here?
I
Since he
think I
picked it
could.
up?
I think I could carry it by
I have a-
myself.
I have a powerful build.
So do I. And then I have a potion of growth. So I was thinking, if we need that, maybe we could.
I really would more like to see how giant the giant spider could get. Save.
Well, remember,
Yes,
all of
save
your items go away when you wild shape. So you would have to
so save the
have someone
potion of
hold it
growth.
and then transform and then feed it to you.
Save the. Let's just carry it together.
we don't want to open it, right?
Not
I don't
here.
think so.
Yeah.
Are are we sure this is what we want to take with us? Do we think this is this is it? This is the heart?
It's the only part thing that could be in here.
Um,
Well, there's
Unless
a door to
the
the south. What's down there?
the
when you did detect magic, is this the only thing that had magic?
it's the only thing that I've seen since I got in the room that had any enchantment.
Okay.
But
Look at those
that's
fruit
just the
bowls on
room.
the ground. Do you think this is a distraction room? Is that what you're saying?
What? I didn't say that.
I
I feel like, have we searched the entire thing?
there's this other door.
Yeah, I'd say we pop our heads out because, for all we know, this chest could be just bait.
As
Mm.
you
Oh, shit.
open
Nope,
the
Nope,
door,
nope,
as
nope,
you
nope,
open
never
the door.
That would have been my response. Would have been nope, nope.
You open the door and you see the massive Ankylosaurus and two lizard folk hunters, and riding on the back of the Ankylosaurus, there he is. Godzilla, you know that face, that stupid hat, those beady eyes. Oh, Godzilla! Well, thank you so much for leading me right to the heart. How could I ever repay you?
Die?
You can repay me in death, Salvin.
I have been looking so forward to this. And now I have a formal
man,
invitation. Gentlemen, bring me the head of Godzilla. As the salamander cackles on the back of his Ankylosaurus. We're gonna roll initiative. The door's open.
I'm gonna say to the guys, do not worry. I once fought a Wristleosaurus.
Oh, come on.
Alright, here we go. We're putting the other dudes in the chat. Let's put the dinosaur. Obadan again.
Just crushing it.
You just, yeah, man. This gets a, here we go. All right, Godzilla, your nemesis and fellow real estate mogul, the salamander, has followed you here and is ready to take the treasure from you. But you won the initiative. So you are up, followed by his lizard folk henchman, the Ankylosaurus. Toki, you're on deck after that.
Ooh,
What do you do?
that's a good question. All right, let me see where. I don't see the old salamander anywhere.
Yeah, he's right here. Oh, you,
I have limb viz right now.
there you go. He's on top of that big
Okay.
dinosaur.
All right. I'm gonna get down to the forefront,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna do a little something
Tell us about it.
All right. So I'm gonna do a little something. Oh, I gotta go back in my spell sheet. Sorry.
Tell me, what is it? I can help you out.
I got it already.
Summoning a beast. Now, Quentin, you don't have any wild magic surges. Thank goodness.
Why not?
No one donated wild magic surges to you. I mean,
What?
you had to be
You
hustling.
said everybody had them.
No, look at the only Nala. I got one, and then Toki got like 5. A couple he purchased himself. All right, you are summoning a beast with your spell. Now, call forth the bestial spirit. All right, so let me put a beast spirit on the map for you.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I hope there's no other action after this, because I'm going for broke. This is my Super Bowl.
Are you the? Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm the Niners yet.
Quentin, that bestial spirit is yours, and you have a sheet that you can use for it. So now that you have summoned it, go ahead. You can make your attacks with it.
Okay.
What is this?
But I also get a bonus action.
If you decide to use it. All right, we're moving on. The lizard folk, these little hunter guys, we have the red one will move up as soon as you summon this beast. He's going to lay into it. These guys do get 1 bite and tail attack.
Did you ask what I changed into?
No, I unfortunately moved on.
I did wild shape. Okay, sorry.
Yes, I couldn't hear anything.
I did wild shape, and I turned into a dire wolf.
Oh, put your direwolf on the map then. There you go.
Oh,
But that'll
snap.
be your action and your bonus action.
Yeah.
Perfect. So your spirit does get attacked by the scale tooth. Here we go. A bite followed by a tail. Both of which hit. Dealing. So your spirit is instantly bloodied, falling down to 8 of 20 health. And we're moving on to the Ankylosaurus. The Ankylosaurus with the salamander on its back is going to move up to you, Godzilla. And it's going to take one large swipe with its tail as Godzilla laughs. Oof. A 24. Quentin, Godzilla needs to make a strength save or be thrown to the ground as it deals 19 damage to your wolf shape.
What kind of damage?
Bludgeoning damage. You put your wolf on there, man?
I don't know how to. I'll be honest with you.
Okay, I got you.
So I need to do what save?
A strength save. Click on your direwolf and click strength save. And I'll take the 19 health off of it. So you, as the direwolf, you poof get clocked by this giant blue with bone spiked tail as it knocks you prone, and bringing you to 18 of 37 direwolf hit points. Toki, you're up, followed by Nala.
Quick question, L.
What's up, my man?
Should I do I should be doing an NPC, right?
Yeah.
For
that
summon
sheet.
beast.
For both the wolf and the beast, yeah.
Yeah.
You're up, Chris.
Okay. In a get over there. 20-foot cube, fairy fire.
Woo!
Woo-hoo.
That's gonna hit everyone. So let's start making these saves. Can you go ahead and drop that in the chat, please?
Yeah, I'm gonna get that.
Here we go. What am I doing? I'm doing Dex. All right. Here is red, fails. Blue passes. The Ankylosaurus fails. Salamander. Oops.
Godzilla should be outside the cube.
Okay.
Yeah, and the bestial spirit salamander fails too.
How do I? No. All right, never mind.
Or sorry, yeah, salamander fails.
Yeah.
And the bestial spirit fails. So, here we go. I'm gonna just put a
Salamander critted though.
You weren't in it. Oh no, salamander didn't crit. What are you talking
That
about?
was a
Salamander
one.
made save twice.
Yeah.
Oh, I must.
You
have
did
clicked it.
say
Actually,
blue
3
though when the
times.
first one.
Gotcha. All right, so
And the beast should be outside of the cube
beast
as
is
well.
Yep. So I'm putting the little fairy fire on them, and they are good to go. You will have advantage on them while you concentrate.
Spell above first level or above.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make that roll, my friend. And red.
I got 5 of them. I gotta use them.
You gotta use them. You gotta use them. Here we go. All right, I need that D hundo. Ooh, this is a lot. 13. All right, you cast confusion centered on yourself. Oh my goodness. Let's look up the. Just double check that spell for
I
a
got
sec.
everybody else.
Confusion. The spell, the range is 90 feet. Creature centered on yourself. It's a 10-foot radius. So that is going to hit
Our side.
all of your friends. So everyone's about to be pretty confused. Here we go. Bam. Yep, that hits everyone in the party. It's a wisdom saving throw. What's your DC, your spell save DC?
Let me get the sheet back up. I think it's 14.
All right. Everyone,
This is
go
why I
ahead and make
gifted
a
everybody
wisdom save.
inspiration.
Yeah, everyone, if you want to use your inspiration, you can make it with advantage.
Yeah, I'm using my inspiration.
All right. Yeah, because we already have 2 fails. All right, Chris passed.
How many inspirations did I have?
Quentin passed. Malin passed using the inspiration. Johnny, do you want to use one of your inspirations?
Yeah.
Give us one more wisdom
Yeah.
save. Woo! All right.
Oh, wait, do I need to do one for my familiar?
No, you do not. All right. So everyone's saved, so no one's confused. We're gonna put that away for now. Nala, you are up.
Woo. Okay. So, Nala, I think we're gonna do some combo things here. So the first one is that Nala has long limbed as a feature. So we're gonna do a melee attack where she's at, which is 10 feet currently.
Yeah, you can reach the Ankylosaurus.
Mm-hmm.
And
So-
yeah, you could reach the salamander as well.
Nice. Okay.
And you have advantage.
What'd you say?
You have advantage on both of them because of the fairy fire.
Oh, okay. Let me turn on advantage then. But I was going to do inflict wounds as a spell. But cast I have it set as a level 1.
No, fairy fire won't help with inflict wounds. It's touch. It would help.
Inflict wounds. All right. Now you have one left. Wild magic surge. So it's up to you now, Nala. Go ahead and roll that D100.
All right, everyone, send the vibes.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
No whammies,
Wait.
no whammies, no whammies.
One
I'm gonna be real
D100.
unhappy if it's the unicorn.
Sorry, I typed it in wrong. I'm like, oh, what's happening? It just never. Why?
Just go ahead
I'm
and you can
typing
use the
it.
dice on like the left hand side. And just click on
I
the
know.
hundo.
I keep. Oh, my character sheet was hiding. What does the 25 get me, L?
A 25, ladies and gentlemen. As you cast Inflict Wounds, suddenly a third eye opens on your forehead. Nala of the Farseer Swamp. For the next minute, you have advantage on all perception checks that rely on sight, as you have grown a third eye. Now, inflict wounds. Go ahead and make a spell attack against. Are you attacking the Ankylosaurus?
Yes.
Yeah. So a D20 plus your spell attack bonus.
Should just be able to click on it off the sheet.
An 11. As you
Advantage.
Oh, you have advantage. Roll one more time. Great job, Chris. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. That hits. Outstanding. Yeah, roll the damage on that. As the long limbs, you reach out, and necrotic energy coming out of your hands through the spell inflict wounds. You deal 11 necrotic damage. The Ankylosaurus
Sweet.
just rears up. The salamander. Easy, girl. Easy.
As a bonus action, Nala will release one of these snakes off the robe. So she's wearing a robe of serpents,
Ooh.
and one of these robes, snakes are going to transform and hop on over to. Let's go for Mr. Sal. And was it 1D? Wait.
The snake instantly falls from the robe and slithers to an unoccupied space next to you. That's what happens. So you get your own snake. I'm gonna put a little green guy on it.
Yeah, and this is the it attacks the ladder. Does it attack as part of this bonus action?
No.
Or do
so
I have
you
to?
you pull it out and you have it now.
Oh, okay. That part wasn't clear to me. Okay. Play
The
six.
salamander will take as he tries to hold still to the Ankylosaurus as it kind of like thrashes around. He will take out his great sword as he sees lying prone on the ground is his nemesis Godzilla. He will leap from the Ankylosaurus. Ha! And with advantage, make an attack against Godzilla on the ground. 17 hits you in wolf form. And will deal 14 damage. You still hold your wolf form. And as he lines up that second attack with advantage. Ha! 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 That will knock you out of wolf form. So get rid of that and deal 8 damage to yourself as you once again become a lizard folk and your rival looms over you. You know, ever since things went south with those commercial properties along the coast, I have dreamt of this moment. All right, we're gonna go. His little friend will come around. Not looking good for you, as the small scale tooth will take a bite and a tail. And actually, those still have advantages. You're on the ground, Godzilla. We got to get you out of there. We got to get you out of there. Here, let's just do a little crit fish. So 22 and 14 still. You are medium. So not only does the henchman beat you up, but then he wraps you up in his tail. I got him, boss. I got him good.
So they're both of those were just bludgeoning.
Yes.
Okay.
And now you are grappled by the henchman. Omedan, as you see your pal here start just taking a walloping, he lies on those steps, and now you see that lizard tail reach up and grab him. 7.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled about that. I want to go ahead and give Godzilla my healing potion.
Yeah. Go ahead and so you have a healing potion. Is it the greater healing or just the regular healing? Who is the greater healing?
Everybody's always telling me it's the greatest healing potion.
The greatest healing potion? Well, this was a special healing potion.
Uh-oh.
No, well, all of these.
It's a potion of healing.
All right, so here we go. The potion of healing came from. One Mr. Kyle Kober donated this potion of healing. As Godzilla is restrained and being grappled by this tail, you pop it open and feed it to him. Go ahead and roll 3d6.
All right. Set the thing open too.
Nice.
As you feel, as you see the healing potion, that red liquid shimmering in the bottle, and Obadan reaches out and begins to pour it down your gullet, you quickly realize Kyle Koberg donated a cursed item, a poison potion, as you take 11 poison damage, Godzilla.
Oh my goodness.
I wanted to help.
Godzilla, you begin to cough. As you are now bloodied by Obadiah's action.
Kyle did this.
Kyle did this. It's not you, Obadiah. That man donated a cursed magic item.
Oh, I will.
Bonus actions, movement, before we go to Godzilla's turn.
I have to move my snake as well, right?
Yes. Yours is the not green snake.
I'm gonna move my snake. Yeah, right there. And then I'm gonna move myself because I can't really see anything.
Alright. You can't have him end on someone's space.
Oh.
So let's just well, that's also Nala's space. That's your space. You can put him in. That's where he started. Do you want to have him move somewhere else?
What's the movement on the snake?
He's like 20 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, you can go.
All right. Right there.
All right. Yeah, and the scale tooth will take an opportunity attack. Try to swipe him with his tail. Ugh! As your little snake bud moves in and out of the scale tooth area, it does take 6 bludgeoning damage, and it's grappled by the other henchman, who's not to be outdone, and he holds up your little snake. Look, I got one too. Godzilla.
Yeah. It's not looking good for your boy.
We got you.
No. But you still manage to keep your bestial spirit out through all this, and you're at half health.
So here's the issue, right? The bistro spirit, I don't have him on my thing. I can't get him as a token.
Just click it. Click that token. Hold
Yeah.
shift, double click it. Bam.
Boom.
Or
Fire.
at the top of the journal.
Okay.
But there you go.
All right. So this bestial spirit is gonna do my bidding, if you will.
What is thy bidding?
But the bestial spirit, that's a separate attack, right?
It's its own thing on your turn, yeah.
Yeah.
You got this big ankylosaurus, you got the henchman, you got the man himself, the salamander. Who are you attacking?
The salamander.
All right. As you move your bestial spirit up to protect you, and it steps between yourself and the salamander, it swings. And the salamander holds up that little snake, and he goes, and he uses Obadiah's own snake to bash away the attack from the spirit.
Okay. I expected that.
Yeah. You are still laying
Salamander's
down
a real
prone.
jerk.
What would you like to do?
Is it an action to try to get up?
It takes half of your movement.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get up.
All right. That is 15 feet right there. You got 15 left.
Okay. And
You got some items. You got some wild shapes. Ooh. All right. Casting Thunder Wave in a 15-foot cone cube. So this
It's
comes out from you, and then you get to decide kind of what direction you're doing this, so I'll show you here. We got a oops. Let's do square from the center. So like 15 feet. If you do it here, you would kill Obadiah's snake, but hit 3 bad guys.
Okay.
Oh,
What
wait,
if I
no.
do it to...
You can only hit. Never mind. It's 15 feet. Sorry. You can hit these 2. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I would hit those 2, and I wouldn't hit Obadiah's snake.
No, you would not. All right. The spell save is a 14. All right. So here I go. Ankylosaurus and the one holding on to you. So let's see if the one holding on to you, if you can blow him away first. So,
Yeah, baby.
He fails. And the Ankylosaurus, come on, he's a big boy. But
isn't Salamander on him?
no, he jumped off. He's on the other side of the spirit. He's over here. All right, so they both fail. They're gonna take the thunder damage. Very nice, very nice. And they are pushed back 10 feet. So the one that was holding on to you is no longer grappling you. Ankylosaurus is pushed back. And you've created some space. Sweet. Did a little damage, created some space. Love it.
Well, I think you know what's next.
I have no idea. I literally am just surprised.
What are you surprised about?
That was incredible. I have no idea what's next. Tell me what's next.
Quetzalcoatl.
You wild shape into your second form. So your second use of wild shape. You have no more after this. Here we go. One person brings a dinosaur to a fight. What's the saying? The only thing that stops a bad guy with a dinosaur is a good guy who becomes a dinosaur.
Yep.
Bam. There you go.
And he is flying out of sight.
So you are not really able to fly much higher than 5 feet off the ground, as you are so large. Remember, the ceilings, the max heights of the ceilings are 20 feet, and sometimes they go down to 10. And you are a huge beast. So not a lot of room to fly, but you can walk and you can smack.
But he can fly far away. He can go the extra 15 feet that I have.
Where do you want to get to?
And last I checked, the Quetzalcoatl does not provoke an opportunity attack.
If you're flying, I'm telling you now, like, you're not going to be able to get up into the air. You're too big for the cave.
Well, you said he can fly 5 feet.
You can move 5 feet. You can move 15 feet. You can do. You can move your whole movement.
But is that out of his reach?
Whose reach?
Any of my enemies.
Now you are in one enemy's reach. You moved
Which
your
is
enemy
Salamander.
Yeah, and this guy. They were not in your reach, and now you are.
Can I move to the other room and get out of their reach?
Yeah, you'll provoke attacks of opportunity from people who have reactions.
No, but it says if I move out of their reach, I won't.
If you couldn't, you became so huge that no one was able to touch you, and now everyone can touch you. You are so big.
Okay. Well,
Like,
I'm just gonna stay there.
Like,
if cheating is the way you want to win this,
you are so like. There's Godzilla, and this is how big you are. Like, look, Godzilla.
it does say on my character street, but I can fly 80 feet.
You don't
there's
have
nowhere
room
to
to,
fly.
is what
You're
he's
too
saying.
big. You can't get in the air. You're touching the ceiling.
Okay. If that's how you feel, you need to play this game.
The scale tooth that you knocked away. Actually, it's the fairy fire's turn. He can't see anything that's going on besides the Quetzalcoatl. He can't see the others. So that's the only thing that he has going for him. So here's his bite attack, which misses. It will able to get a tail, but you're too big to grapple. So the tail just does 5 bludgeoning damage to the Quetzalcoatl, but he can't hold on to it. So this is gonna have to be a dinosaur battle, as the Ankylosaurus is going to step up, boom, boom, and it swings its tail at you, Quentin. Does a 15? That does hit your Quetzalcoatl. But again, you are too large to move around, but you take a big hit. Toki, you are up with Nala on deck.
Oh. And I pretty much everything is blocked by.
Yeah, you
Godzilla
can move
dinosaur.
through him. As he's friendly, you can move through that space. The enemies can't, as long as he's standing there, though.
Trying to use magic items too. Is it an action to bury the bean? And is there somewhere I can do that in here?
It is a stone floor where you are, but if you made it out to the mud and dirt, you'd be able to shove it into the ground as a bonus action.
Bonus action?
I'll give it to you as a bonus action.
Sweet.
I mean, it's a magic item, but we'll do some little Baldur's Gate rules here.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get some of the stuff used.
Get a use for it. You're looking for a magic bean. Let's see.
That's the spot I wanted to go to.
Yeah, as you run through without getting hit by anyone, go ahead, shove it into the ground. Now it'll take a while for the effect to take place, but go ahead and roll a d100. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's not that's not what the one is that the pyramid?
Yeah. Okay. So, Chris, Toki, okay. You plant this very quickly. In 1 minute, we are screwed. We are in doo-doo. In 1 minute, a 60-foot square base pyramid is going to burst upwards into this cave containing the sarcophagus of a mummy lord. Now, it will have all of the mummy lord's treasure, but it also counts as the lair for the mummy lord.
Lair actions.
Oh my god! But that's in 10 turns. We could be done with the combat and running out of here before the entire cave collapses due to this pyramid coming out of the ground. So we desperately need to get rid of these guys and beat feet. In 1 minute, this whole place will erupt. That's incredible.
That's one word for it.
Wow.
As my action, I'm gonna pull Wildfire Spirit out.
All right. Jim comes back. Toki,
Hello.
your magic item was donated from Billy Watt. All right.
I almost kind of wish that one might have been cursed because something else might have happened.
I mean, you're summoning a mummy lord that's pretty cursed, my man.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
And
Okay. With the fire spirit out,
that's my action. Bonus action used.
Nala.
Fire spirit.
Oh, perfect.
And get some damage started.
Yeah.
That's going to probably the guy that's right there next to him.
All right, you have advantage on that.
Oh.
Thanks to the fairy fire. Yeah, there we go. That hits. All right, 4 fire damage to henchman number B. Nala, you're up. Obadan, you'll be right after some of the lizards. Many, many lizards.
All right. Call lightning.
As you go to cast the spell, it doesn't even use the slot or surge any wild magic. Call lightning needs thunderclouds. You are inside a cave.
I have to be outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to be able to see the
Okay.
sky.
We'll do an infestation instead.
Ooh, all right. Where are you? You can choose one creature to shoot it at. So who are you shooting the infestation at?
The dinosaur.
The big man. All right, I'm gonna make my con save. Fails the con save as mites and
Woohoo!
fleas circle around the Ankylosaurus. It roars. It takes 2 poison damage. And roll a. Let's see. There's moves 5 feet in a random direction. Roll a d4. Just put one in the chat. You got a 1. All right, and it'll move north. It can't. The movement's blocked, so it doesn't move. Can't move north. All right.
Okay, and then my little snaky snake. My little snack.
All snack.
Little snack.
Oh, snake is snake.
Oh, don't step on snack. Be careful.
Do I need to do the melee attack for it to take its attack?
Yes. You just click on its sheet.
There are so many things right now.
I got you. What do you want him to do?
What?
Bite?
Which
Is that what you wanted?
which one is? Yeah, bite. That's
Yeah.
fine.
All right. Who is he biting? First,
Sal.
he's gotta move. All right. To
Move.
get to Salamander, he can go here. And then I'll get to Salamander. He does have advantage, so the 17. Ooh. Okay. Salamander makes a con save.
Take that, Sal.
He passes, so he does not take. He takes half the poison damage. He's holding up one snake and the second one. Ow! What? This is a disgrace. Why are you taking orders from that bugbear? He tries to speak to your snake.
Does he not have disadvantage?
He does not have disadvantage, but you have advantage on attacks.
Okay.
Yeah, but with that latest attack, the Salamander's bloodied. He's going
Woof,
to
woof.
take his turn now. Let's see. He can. Geez, he is absolutely surrounded. Let's see. He's gonna have to get rid of some of these snakes. So the snake that he's holding up he is going to sacrifice one of his attacks to just he's just gonna use his greatsword on it. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Obadan, he just takes his sword. He's like, I need you out of my way. And he just cuts your snake in half. And he's going to move up and move up here to get a better shot at Godzilla. And here we
What
go.
about the bestial spirit?
Not the bestial spirit. The bestial spirit doesn't get reactions.
Next to the beast. Oh.
Doesn't get
That's what I was
reactions.
looking for.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm trying to make things dead quicker.
All right. Godzilla, in your form here, he will go ahead and use that tail attack, the thrashing tail. It's his signature move, which you've seen on many occasions. He says, it doesn't matter what your size is. I always know how to cut you down. And he'll knock you out of the wild shape. Once again, make a dexterity saving throw for me so you don't fall prone.
Where'd he go?
You disappeared, and you fall prone in front of him. Scale Tooth. Good one, boss. Good one. I'll take care of these others. Quentin, can you make a Constitution saving throw to hold on to your bestial spirit, please? You're looking for... Alright. You needed a 10 or higher. As you lose concentration on your spell, this guy leaves your threatened space and heads for your friends. Would you like to take an attack of opportunity? You're muted, my man.
Yes, I would. Do I have to do it as Godzilla?
Yeah, you are Godzilla.
Because I can't wild shape anymore. So he's moving away from me.
Yeah, the henchman's going for your friends. You have disadvantage because you're on the ground, but you can make a weapon attack. A melee attack.
All right.
Oof. Obadan, you are on deck. Don't poison anyone this time.
No promises.
Can I? I don't get a bonus, do I?
No, you have disadvantage. Any melee attack you have, you can try to take from the ground. That is a spell.
That's I didn't hit that on purpose.
Ah, gotcha. Any of the attacks. And as you try to bite, you miss the ankles. And it's coming up straight for it. Used all of its movement to get to you, Nala. It'll make its 2 attacks. A bite and a tail. Your long limbs are too much for it. As you just kind of hold him at bay, he's not able to. Obadan, the treasure room has been breached. One of the lizard folk's scale-toothed scoundrels is in here.
I'm ready to get out of here. I'm wondering if I need to do anything to activate my Halo of Spores. Let me, where is it? Oh, circle. Yeah.
Believe it's you're surrounded by until you unleash them. So right now they're invisible. Because they come from the other circle. So, oops, you got some weird things on your sheet. Hold on.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Nope.
Oh, what's happening?
I'm making it so I can read it.
Oh.
All right. So this is just a reaction you can use at any time. So it is within 10 feet. So if you'd like to use your reaction, you can deal 1d4 necrotic damage unless it saves a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna do that.
All right. So that'll be during its turn while it attacks Nala. Your reaction is that and then you get a full action. So go ahead and roll a
I'll remember
d4.
to do that. All right.
And I failed, so I'll take all the damage.
I'm going to do.
I take 1 damage from you.
These lizard folk. No offense, Godzilla, are pests, and I know how to deal with pests.
Listen, I have 13 hit points. I don't have enough to be offended.
So I'm gonna use poison spray on.
Ooh, all right. Here's another Constitution save. As you shoot out that spray, I fail. Oh my gosh! As you shoot the poison spray out, now, yeah, kind of like over Nala's shoulder, and you take 1 out of the fight. You know exactly what you're talking about, and you definitely did not want to offend Godzilla. As Godzilla turns to look away, you end henchman number B. He's out of there. Take it.
I'm gonna take the opportunity to position myself here. Stepping over his carcass.
Nice.
I got nothing. Come back to me. Yeah.
No, that's fantastic. Godzilla, 1 down. Oh, in the chat, we got a lizard. Godzilla, you're on the ground. Toki is nearby. Your rival is gleefully giggling above you. But one of his henchmen just died.
And my beast of spirit's gone.
Yeah. So you want to use your bonus action? Bonus action. Do you stand up first?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and make a bite with advantage. As you go to bite at Salamander, he just kind of closes you. What happened to manners? That does not hit. Your Hungry Jaws is also not wasted as you did not hit the attack. But that's your bonus action. What's your action?
Ooh. Well, it can't be.
What are you thinking? Do you want to attack? Do you want to run away? You can use an action to disengage.
Uh, I think I'm gonna go.
Where do you put your flaming sphere?
Right
to.
where the salamander is.
All right. You place it directly on him. So I need to make a dexterity saving throw. Which I pass. So go ahead and roll your damage. I'll take half.
All right. So that's D26.
Yeah, it's 2d6 damage. All right, I'll take half of that. And it is going to be the... Do you have any movement, or you're standing firm?
I can move, but won't it provoke an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, that's why, if you use your action to disengage, then you don't provoke attacks of opportunity, but you attacked. But if you want to move, you can. Everything is up to you.
All right, I'm not gonna move.
All right, you're staying and fighting. All right, that's the dead lizard tooth, or dead scale tooth. He's out of the turn order. We're coming up to the Ankylosaurus, who is going to... Geez, it can't... You know what? It's got to target you, Toki. There's nowhere for it to move. It's swinging its tail around. Here it comes. Ooh!
Whee!
Oh! 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 Toki, 31 damage.
31
And
damage.
I need a strength save, please. As you're
my
instantly
forte.
bloodied. DC is 14. Oof! The poor rabbit folk. Yeah, that tail comes around, vroom, bah, and hits you, bloodying you instantly as you take 31 damage from the critical hit, and knocking you prone. It is now your turn. Nala, you're on deck.
I'm going to spend half my movement and get up. And I'm going to have Jim teleport us 15 feet away. 1, 2, 3. And was it within 5 feet of him?
Woof. It was.
Okay.
You take some fire damage.
Definitely taking some fire damage.
Outstanding.
Gonna make it a dex save.
Yeah. Here it is. Oof. Ouch.
7 fire damage.
Yep.
And then, as my action, get my sheet back up. One, 2, 3. Before I go any further, absolutely need to do a con save. So, Fairy Fire's still up.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to do those
And
3
you
more
are
times.
good to
just
go.
see.
That crit con save. Wow, we are at over 2,100 raised, y'all. Incredible. Ah!
2 of those go to Salamander. That'll be the first 2, which would be 20 and 24. That would be the attacks.
Oof.
And then the 22 would go to the dinosaur.
Roll the damage against Salamander.
Okay. 1, 2.
As he
Also-
falls from 16 to 8 health. Yeah! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Well,
And
hold on.
against yep.
Enhanced Bond.
Enhanced bond, you roll another D8 and gain bonus equal to the number of one of your damage or healing spells?
It adds a D8 to the damage.
He's got 8 health left. Oh, what are you gonna roll?
3.
Oh, he falls to 5 health. And then the Ankylosaurus got hit as well. Roll a damage for that big guy.
And actually, because of, if I'm looking at it right, that 3
Yeah. Is added
elemental
to
adept.
each one,
Can
so
be
you got
counted
hit with
too.
2 of them.
I have elemental adept. Any ones rolled on fire damage are treated as 2s.
And he has 2 health. The salamander.
And I
Ow!
rolled
Ow!
1, 2d, a 1 on the 5 and a 1 on the 3. So both of those are 2.
He goes exactly, and you see, wow, as he goes to make the killing blow against Godzilla, the flaming sphere, followed by the scorching rays. He wild dashes, not knowing what to do while he's on fire. He will leap into this chasm, and you. The salamander is no more.
Can I say something?
You're
there's-
saying it right now.
6 damage goes to the dinosaur as well.
What do you say?
That, my friends, is why we trust real estate agents. I've called people many slurs over the years. Terrible, terrible things. But that salamander, I reserve the worst of insults. He was nothing but a landlord.
Oh my gosh. And he jumps into the chasm, perishing. Nala, it is your turn as the Ankylosaurus begins to howl and swing its tail madly.
So Nala's gonna cast Wither and Bloom, but put it like right here between the two. So
Oh, it's such a good spell.
yeah. So Quentin, this is for you.
Yes.
Okay. Let me put it in the chat, but essentially you put a this is to help you. Oh, thank you so much.
So, yeah, I'm gonna make my Constitution save as the Ankylosaurus. If I fail, I take full damage. If not, I'll take half. So I take half. So the 11 damage is halved down to 5. But then in addition, one creature of your choice in the area can spend and roll one of their hit dice. So are you giving this to Quentin?
I am.
So Godzilla, go ahead and roll one of your hit dice. essentially wither and bloom. You use the necrotic energy to steal life and to give life. So Quentin, you see as your health goes back up by 9.
But no, 9 plus my spellcasting bonus.
Right.
Yeah. Plus your con, plus your spellcasting bonus. So what's your spellcasting bonus?
I don't know.
Well, if you can't figure it out, the health will get capped at 9. But when you do figure
No,
it out,
what
you
is
can
this?
float.
How do you find
It's
out?
on your spell sheet. Go to your spell sheet, my friend. And Nala,
Oh,
you
my
move.
my spell casting bonus is 6.
What is the not the spell attack bonus? What do you use? You use wisdom for your spells, right? Does it say whiz?
Yeah.
I'll do.
So what's
Clearly.
the wisdom bonus you have?
That's what I was telling you. 6.
No, it's like 3.
Look at my wisdom on my character sheet.
All right, I'm pulling it up for the world. Your wisdom bonus is 3. You have a 17 wisdom, which gives you a bonus of 3.
Why does it say 6 on mine?
Not the spell attack. Don't worry about that. That's the attack.
I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at the wisdom right here.
Yeah, that's a
You're
save.
looking at wisdom save.
Yeah, you're looking at wisdom save.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
for everyone
then-
still at home, it still gets confusing no matter how long you play it. But it's a fun confusing? Question mark?
Oh, I see now.
Yeah, there it is, man. Yeah, you're looking at the
Alright.
save, not the score. It's all good. Nala,
And
you
then
moved
my
your little
little-
you moved your little man.
My little snakey snake. I
Yeah.
found there were so many earlier. I wasn't sure which one was my little snake. But
Yeah.
okay, so I just rolled bite action on our little dinosaur, and that was an 18.
Woo! That's a hit.
Sweet. And that is 6 plus 10. Is that right? 16.
There you go. 16. So
Yeah.
it's 5 plus 16 poison if I fail the con save. Which I did. Jeez. So I take
Sweet.
21 damage the Ankylosaurus
Woo,
takes.
woo.
Wow. And that's fantastic. Anything else?
No.
All right. The lizard folk, scale tooth, the last one, standing up, goes, boss. Okay. Well, how about we split the treasure, huh? Cause Sal, he was a jerk. He was gonna take it all. How about we split it?
How do you split one heart?
Well, no, we're keeping that. He can have some gold, but we're keeping that.
Yeah. So
Okay. Yeah.
we'll split it. We'll call it a day. You can have the heart, and I'll just take some of the gold and not die.
Why don't we divide it into 5? You can have 1/5.
Okay.
He can have as much as he can put in his pockets, and then
What are we doing about the dinosaurs? It's still pissed off.
He's gonna hop on the dinosaur. All right. Well, so we're just gonna split the gold, huh? Sounds good. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
As he starts working this out, the ground begins to shake
Oh
under
gosh.
all of you.
We still got 9 turns.
Well, we're coming out of turn order. Brokering a truce with the last man standing. He'll take 1/5 of the treasure, and everyone will go their separate ways. But now the pyramid of the Mummy Lord, which Toki you summoned by planting a magical bean, begins.
Can I grab the bean and throw it down the chest?
The bean's gone, my man. Like, you go to where the bean is and you see like a 1-inch pyramid sticking out of the dirt, and then like as
Oh,
dirt
that's not
falls
good.
away, yeah, it begins to just like unveil, and suddenly it's like 1 foot.
Toki, you
Uh,
and your pyramid schemes.
Yeah, let's get this chest and get moving because that's not good. And if we survive it getting to full size, we might not survive what's inside. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can Nala carry this chest?
I'll help you carry it.
It's gonna take 2 people to carry the chest.
No,
I'll
you
carry.
got it.
I'll help.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or if I want to turn into a spider, y'all could strap it on me. Like wrap the rope around.
That,
All right.
No.
Everyone gets 1 action before we start running out of here. Do you turn into a spider?
What do y'all want? Do you want to not be able to communicate with me, but I run?
Do you want?
Would that be doable? Is the question. Do we know if the spider would be able to carry it?
It's a
Do we want
giant.
an
Giant
air-
spider?
It's a giant spider.
Yeah, it's a huge,
Do we?
I don't know what the strength is on a giant spider.
big.
Do we
big.
want
Imagine
to
like
air?
a regular
never mind.
spider.
What do you want to do, Quentin? Say it.
No, I was gonna say an air elemental, but it's a gift, and I feel like all my gifts are cursed, so it's probably gonna attack us.
Now, giant spider. Well, you can web it
Yeah.
on.
It can absolutely get on a giant spider.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do a giant spider.
All right.
All right, who's tying it to the spider?
I will. I'm right here.
Okay, I need a survival check.
Oh
Oh
God.
gosh.
You got to get an 11 to successfully tie it on in this round. A 12. Toki, you warned everyone what's coming. What do you do before we start running?
Yell a healing word at Godzilla.
You yell a healing word at Godzilla. Absolutely. What do you say to heal him?
Let's not die.
All right, go ahead and cast that healing word.
There it is. You know what? We'll bump it too.
All right. Bumps it to 6. So you get 6 more health,
And-
Godzilla. And,
Might
because you're
actually be
adept. Yeah. You get to add a
My
little bit.
enhanced bond.
Add the D8.
Give me my sheet.
All right. 8. Wow, you got the full 8. Here you go. You get
14.
plus 8. Plus 6.
Plus 6.
Yep.
39.
Quentin, what's your last action?
Lizard
smash-
folk speed.
Do you smash the air elemental?
No.
What do you do? You gotta take an action. You can't tell me how fast you are.
Oh, okay.
This pyramid's coming out of the ground. We got a
So
giant
fast.
spider. Someone tied the chest. We healed you. Do you have any comforting words to rally people? Just like you did to Missouri J. Frog before he won that race and took the title of fastest frog in all of Port Ryuzan? What did you tell him? Do you want to impart that knowledge on everyone else now?
No.
No. You want to cast enhance ability on you.
No, not on me.
On who?
I wanna on Nala.
All right, you come up to Nala. Outstanding. What do you want to do? Give her advantage on strength checks, or dexterity, or charisma? Are you doing eagle, bull, fox?
Why did you not say Constitution? Is that not a good idea, guys?
Or bear? Sorry. It's whatever you want.
What do we think? What do we think would be the best idea?
Probably
Quentin.
dexterity.
Quentin.
That
I need
or
you to
full
you to
strength.
choose one, Quentin. The whole
Alright,
team
so
is
I'm gonna
counting
go-
on this. This is
I'm
the
gonna
pep
go-
the pep speech.
I'm gonna go strength.
All right, you grant her the bull strength. You have advantage, and you get 2d6 temporary hit points. Here we go.
And double carrying capacity.
As the pyramid begins to rupture more and more, it reaches the top, the ceiling now of the cave and begins to pierce into the ground itself. The entire cave system you're in begins to collapse. We gotta start running. Nala, you are up first. As the giant spider, with everything tied securely, you need to dodge and make your way out of the falling rocks. There's 2 rocks that crash in front of you. You can try to dodge with a dexterity save, or you can smash through. You have an advantage on strength saves. The DC is 14 for both. Are you going to dodge or smash straight through?
Smash.
All right, let's do it. We're not passing. We're smashing. Strength save with advantage.
Sorry, I had to pull up the other sheet. Oh, I hit dexterity. Sorry, strength.
There you go,
Nat
a 20. Yeah, Nala, you smash. Like, it doesn't matter, these rocks are coming. You're enhanced by everyone working with you. You know where the exit is. You are going straight for it. You just smash through the rocks, knocking them away. Toki, you and Omedan watch as this happens, and you need to keep up. Are you going to try to smash through falling rocks or dodge out of the way?
I'm gonna smash.
All right, go ahead. Make an athletics check as you run through, intentionally moving things out of your way. Oof. Toki, as you watch Obadan tries to knock things out of the way, he is hit. You can either continue forwards, catching up with the spider, or you can help Obadan. You can basically, to help him, is just going to be the same.
Is it
check
me helping
he
him,
made.
or is it
It's
Zillow? Because I'm at the bottom of the map.
There's no map. We're looking at
Okay.
just our faces.
Okay, we're all together. All right. I'm
Do
gonna
you want to
help
keep
him,
moving
obviously.
forwards? All right. Go ahead and make the same athletics check. Nice. Yeah. As Obadan stumbles, you pick him back up. You are still about 30 feet behind the spider. Godzilla. How are you maneuvering through? Are you trying to dodge or just bull your way through?
Dodge.
All right, let's do an acrobatics check. Walk me through the falling rocks and how you get rid of and how you protect yourself from them. With a crit. Oh my gosh.
Wow. That's incredible.
So Godzilla just sees everything in slow motion, and it's almost like he working. It's almost like it feels like he's closing on the house, because one thing that Godzilla is a closer. So he sees all of these things right now, and he's like, wow. This is the reason why lizards don't have to pay for liability.
Then you get a perfect
That's it.
inspection.
That's the reason why.
Yeah.
With a crit, not only do you dodge through, but you are able to get up to Toki and Obadan, and you nudge into them, pushing them all up. with that critical success, we make it all the way up to Nala in spider form.
While he's doing that, he's looking at what he thinks the value of this cave is, and if he can sell it to somebody, if he can flip it.
You might be able to, but there's going to be a lot of work done because there were numerous tomato cannons donated during the fundraiser all throughout the last few weeks. So if I'm looking at this correctly, I'm seeing tomato cannons. Let's see. There are 3 of them. So that's going to make difficult terrain for everyone as we make our last checks. So we're all going to have a disadvantage, or for Nala, you'll just have a straight roll as the tomato cannons come out of the woodworks from many of our donations. And I just want to shout out here everyone who donated to a tomato cannon: Orion Talley, Eli Bates, Warren Cheng. You guys, the tomato cannons breaking the fourth wall a bit, but just peppering from the audience as we are trying to make a heroic escape. Nala. All right. Acrobatics or athletics in spider form. It's a straight roll. All right. And we are at the end. It is 10 and you are out of here. And let's have everyone go ahead and put their rolls, lock your rolls in right now. Everyone else has disadvantage, athletics or acrobatics. It's your choice.
Wait, I don't think I have that as a spider.
Just do strength or dex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll do dex because I have +3.
I don't think I have it either as Godzilla.
Nala, it was just a straight roll for you with that 11. You make it out of the mouth of the cave. Quickly following, you see Toki and Obadan make it, but they were pushed to catch up with you as we see Godzilla with a 9. The tomato cannons, they didn't quite.
Where's Jim?
Well, wait a second.
Because if Jim's still there, he can teleport him 15 feet.
We also have, Quentin, you have 1 inspiration left.
Yeah.
You have 1 inspiration left. Your inspirations, yours specifically, you had 1 donated, let's see, from Orion and 1 from Chris. And we needed yours last time. So let's get 1 more out of this. All you need is that 10. Use your inspiration roll.
Wait.
Do
Can
athletics?
it be acrobatics or athletic?
Yeah, athletics. Use your higher one.
I'll go.
Wait, do I have an inspiration left I can give to Godzilla?
No, I got it with athletics, right?
No,
I
he
had to be over
didn't.
10.
You got a 7.
But I have advantage, right?
No, you have disadvantage.
They would cancel each other out.
Oh, then I should roll normal.
Nala, you have a roll.
Oh
left.
my god.
Can you go and save the hero Godzilla before he meets the same fate as the salamander with a 15? Oh my god, Nala, you turn around as a spider. No one can, you can't understand what anyone's saying, but your 8 eyes lock on to your friend in danger, and you shot web as the web latches onto Godzilla, and you reel him in. We make it safe and alive.
I tried like non-roll.
You tried so
the
many
worst
rolls.
dice ever.
Oh my gosh.
You
Oh.
don't need cursed items. You're dying.
Yeah,
to
those
curse
rolls
items.
were cursed themselves. Oh my gosh, y'all. Wow. Okay, we made it out alive. With the heart of Lasaria, we can get a big, hefty amount of prize money, but we did also unleash a mummy lord into that cave, and I am fearful for what that means for the future of the jungle. But we're not gonna worry about that right now. We're coming up. We are like almost at like 4 hours, so we are done for the night. I just want to say thank you again, so much, to everyone who donated, and everyone who tuned in. This has been absolutely incredible. I'm looking at this right now. We are at, yeah, we went over $2,100, blew our goal of 2K out of the water. I want to say thank you to everyone who helped make this possible at Hope for the Warriors, and trusting us with not only this wild idea of a fundraiser, but for letting us come together and play D&D for the last couple of years through the program. Augie Monroe thank you so much for believing in us and helping us put this together. Susan and Kathleen, thank you so much for your support. And of course, Chris, Malin, Quentin, Johnny, you guys are my heroes. The Wild Shapes have been so much fun to put together, but thank you again for helping us get this knocked out. And I'm so happy that all of you made it out. We got the team saved. We got Godzilla, the salamanders out of here. Oh, what an incredible feat. So again, y'all, thank you so much, everyone, and have a great night.
Before
See
you
ya.
cut it,
Is
could
the
you say
salamander
the
out
people
here?
that donated the items that didn't get used?
We used a
'Cause I
lot
had
of the
two that
items. You had two that didn't get
I had two
used.
that didn't get used.
I will shout out your items. Three. Yeah, you use
I didn't
all of
use
your
anything other than the
items,
bean.
Toki. Orion gave you a cursed item. Tony gave you a cursed item. Tony
I
gave
used
you a
two.
cursed item.
How did he give me two?
He gave you
Man.
2.
Dang.
Yeah, there was a lot. There's a lot in there. I'll share the list with you guys so you can hit up your friends and kind of reason with them on what they were giving you. Thank you so much, everyone. Y'all have a great night.